All right. So,
No, that was even worse. Dirk, a little help.
Well, I would just say you can't force this type of thing.
Gobble gobble.
I can and I will.
I'm not your trained monkey.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so now you are in the presence of the same Illithid and Lich.
Guys,
That's just a mind flayer, by the way. That
Guys.
word he just used.
can we get
Actually,
out?
he would know Illithid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he knew it as an Illithid. He was actually the only one that knew it as an Illithid.
Wait, do you mean like out of character or in
no,
character?
we're talking
In character, we actually talked.
Oh, okay, all right. It's been 8 hours. So it's been some time.
Anyway, they're standing there with the imp. And the imp still has his hands on his hips. Listen,
Very
you
sassy.
hear him say, "See what I mean? 2 of them got out of your traps. The other 3, not so much. So what are we gonna do with the 2 that got out?"
I still have my battle axe out.
And you hear the mind flayer in your heads say, "Don't worry, I'll take care of them."
Sir, did you just assume his gender?
That was in character, by the way. Oh, God.
Everybody make an intelligence throw.
Intelligence?
Oh my goodness.
How about that?
Oh no.
Twenty-
It's one of the
22.
things that I'm
Oh,
good at,
no.
and I got a 10. 18 for
10,
Zayne.
18.
10.
Nat 1.
Roll your
That concussion
You
hit him hard.
forget where your butt is.
Serin saves, Zayne saves, what'd you
10.
10 and
10.
10. You two, Stromile and Glass, your mind feels like it just exploded.
You just watched Interstellar.
You just see, basically, you see huge white flashes in front of your eyes, and they're not going away. You can't think of anything, and it sounds like, like your eardrums just blew. All you hear is ringing in your ears,
Ew.
and you can't see anything, and you are stunned. And you, what did you roll on the second d20?
A 6.
Okay.
Rip.
Not that one.
Yeah. We'll find somebody else to play.
New character sheet. Take 2.
Okay, you are basically laying on top, Glass is laying on top of Nidianus, and as this happens to you, right before you lose vision and lose thought, you see Nidianus start to convulse. You definitely see Nidianus convulsing,
Oh, no.
and you see foam coming out of his mouth. He is in the middle of what looks to be a seizure.
Oh, I thought he had rabies.
You would know better than anyone. You got that good healing spell.
Yeah, burn hands. Solves that problem real quick.
That does fix a lot of problems.
He cleanses and he burns.
Yeah. It's
So,
Just don't worry about its gun.
are we aware? Well, actually, I guess at least 4 of us can still be aware, because even if you're stunned, you can still
well,
think.
not on Mind Blast.
Oh, okay.
And that's me, Stromile. My
Stromile and
mind
Glass
is
have
blasted.
been Mind Blasted.
You guys are on blast right
Oh,
now.
mine.
Yeah, so basically, Zayne and Serin are the only 2 awake. The Zayne is also still constricted.
And I'm in prime skedaddling territory.
Does this count as getting knocked out?
Technically, no.
Okay.
Dang. You were trying to raise the counter on everybody else. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Okay? And so you're the only one that has any kind of free action.
Great.
Not true. I can shake my fist and be like, "Get off my lawn."
No, you can't.
Even as a free action?
It's too small.
The cage constricted.
Oh, it's true. In fact, when he tried to shake, he accidentally punched the top of the cage.
It's 4.5 by 2.5 by 2.5 now. So
2.5.
It's getting smaller and smaller.
yeah, because one of the angels hit it.
Millennials.
Yeah, it shrunk. But then they stopped.
Yeah.
So previously, I was actually, I think, the only one to attempt to damage them in one of our previous encounters. I hit them with one of my staff's amazing high-level fireballs, and I remember it did jack and squat.
So you're saying, Kyrie, you're gonna go 1-on-3 here?
It was basically one of the strongest spells that I could possibly cast, and it did nothing.
Right.
So I guess I'm asking, while we're in bullet time mode, what do you want me to do here? Because I don't think anything I go after them with, I don't have that too anymore. It's like, there's not a lot I can do against a lich. It's basically like me, only dead and super powerful.
Yeah. I mean, I want out of the cage, but
Do you want me to try one more time to
we've
try to bust
gone
you
down
out?
that road. I mean, you think you got it, you got it. But if you can't, if you haven't seen you succeeding on
Where are his beans? Because you said you couldn't get them. Where are they?
They're in his bag, which you can see his bag in a pile of stuff that is all of their equipment.
And where is the pile of stuff?
It's about
Only take one.
it's about 30 foot away from their cage, so
Maybe
it's about
3.
40 foot away from you.
They all spill out.
everything just goes off at once.
No, there's a rule for that. There's an actual rule.
Roll for spilling out.
If we dump the bag.
I
don't
think that's
dump the
more
bag.
of a last minute thing. Okay, okay. Since I've got a free action, and I can move, right? During this action.
Yeah.
Just take a movement. Well, you said it was 40 feet away, correct? All right. So Serin starts to walk forward, looking casually. Swing his arm slightly, whistling a little bit, like he's going for a jaunt. And then after he's moved 10 feet. Bamf, and appears right next to the bag of beans.
Okay, roll a dex save.
Oh God. 22.
Nice.
Okay. You have to jump backward about 5 foot because a cage slams down right where you were standing.
That's pretty slick.
At this rate, it's like
He's
I can
2-0.
I can just expect that they're like, dang it, we don't have infinite
That was
cages.
really smart to put a cage right on.
And
this
a ring
stuff.
of fire shows up around the equipment.
Oh, come on.
Dang it.
And the lich looks at you and goes, really?
Well, what do you want me to do? Cast a fireball? I tried that already and it didn't work. Give me some credit. I'm working with the spells that I have.
Let me level up a little bit and I'll come back.
Let us walk out. We'll go grind a little bit and we'll come back.
We only went through like a portion of the swamp. We'll go, we'll clear it out, we'll come back.
Seriously, we've been gaining mad levels in this swamp. Just give us a few weeks.
Zayne and Serin, you both hear in your head, do you submit?
Gonna go with no.
Yeah.
Let's say no. No, I'm fine.
But I'm gonna do it back like this is a negotiation. So
What? No, unless?
No, it's
Unless you make a really sweet offer.
no, but
Is this the art of the
let's
deal?
open up some dialogue because that's really all I can do right now is have a bit of dialogue because I'm kind of stuck.
Can you not do anything with your magic that you have?
We
Your
hit-
divine godlike powers?
My magic. Angels hit it with a magic sword and it shrunk, so I'm not firing nothing at this thing.
So, and they're still there though, right?
Yeah, they're hanging out. So they got like what, probably like 8 minutes left.
What about Stromile?
I'm enamored.
He's
in the
the
same
worst
condition
kind of enamored. He's stunned.
He got mind blasted too.
Oh,
Yeah, you and I are.
Do you have something that could, I guess probably nothing to get at his equipment or move it around, because you don't have an equivalent to Mage Hand or anything like that.
no, I
Mind
have. I can melt his equipment. We can do that. I can.
Would that make anything happen with the beans if you
I
melted
can.
it?
What I can do is I could cast Zone of Truth, and then they would have to tell us where the rest of the cages are.
I'm almost okay with that. Like, and then we start asking them questions, and then we just make them spill the beans, no
Yeah.
pun intended,
We
about
can
the
be
whole
like,
plot.
Hey, like, hey, who was the bully who picked on you when you were a little kid? And like, we can just get all their darkest secrets and we make fun of them while they kill us.
Wait,
What are you
now
most
just-
self-conscious about? Ah, you have dry elbows.
What's your only weakness? Okay, I will show them my spell book and say, which one of these spells could actually hurt you? You have to tell the truth.
I was not made to break
Zone
out
of
cages.
Truth?
So,
Yeah, that's what you said.
that's what I said. So I'm not made to break out of cages. That's not what I do.
Apparently, I'm not made to break you out of cages, despite my best efforts. which were,
Were they-
very awful.
were they your best?
No, they were. That's the horrible part.
I got
They were my
yeah.
best efforts.
But yeah, so I'm just waiting.
And so you again hear, do you submit?
They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom.
Oh, yeah.
No, wait, they have though, because I'm in a
Coming
cage.
from the guy
He says from inside
right
a
now
cage.
saying,
But you know what they
Well,
won't take?
okay, so again, all right, I've opened up a line of dialogue. What does submitting do?
Remember,
What do we-
you know what they won't take?
Our waffles.
What?
I don't need those. All right, what's up? Oh,
And you hear, and actually you don't hear this in your head because the lich pipes up.
Oh.
We have been ordered not to kill you,
Oh, sweet. That's my favorite thing to hear.
but that doesn't mean we can't bring you within an inch of death.
That
I would
sounds
rather
great.
not.
Yeah, that's usually more glasses
So-
stick.
you're just wanting to take it somewhere?
Heyo.
Yes,
So we submit to traveling somewhere.
you submit to not try anything as stupid as the things you've been trying.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
No, now's the perfect time for Zone of Truth. See if he's telling the truth.
Yeah, actually, I was making that up. I think I have to cast it on me, and he's not near enough close to me.
I do believe it's a cone for 15 feet.
That's actually kind of sad that.
It was
wait,
a funny joke. It was
does that mean you have to tell the truth then?
and they can save out of it, so they can lie.
That'd be sad if you were the only one who had to tell the truth from on out.
When I want to get real with when I'm looking in the mirror and I want to know what I'm speaking, what's real.
You
No,
almost
that's-
did a Michael Jackson song there.
No, I have the range of 60 feet, but no,
While he's sitting there consulting his holy
Yep.
symbol,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
wherever he keeps all this stuff written down,
Yeah. I got a-
I asked, where do you want to take us again?
To see the master.
Oh, is he the same one who had the Death Knights from earlier, I take it?
Maybe.
Is he the one that's been talking to me in my noggin?
I guess I'm kind of confused here because you guys just kind of showed up and started casting some crazy stuff at us. And if you weren't trying to kill us, then it just, I don't know, I guess I'm just very confused.
Actually, they're not paying attention to you because Zayne just said something.
Oh, he did?
And the lich looks right at you and goes, talked to you.
Yeah, I've been getting, not a lot, but a couple of messages on our trip through here. They were taunting in nature.
It says it's from an unknown number.
as you're looking at the lich,
Yes.
Even though he does not have eyelids or eyebrows, because his head is pretty much, well, just a skull
Handsome
at this
guy.
point.
Yeah, I mean, he does what he can.
You can kind of see a look of surprise on his face. As he looks at the lich kind of looks at him and goes, you have been chosen.
Congrats.
Does he get a balloon?
For what?
The master would have to tell you that.
Okay. Your best guess. No, so well,
And the lich inside your head, you hear, you have been chosen for greatness.
That doesn't sound right.
I know, I'm just thinking that doesn't sound right at all.
I feel like I should be the one chosen for greatness. Stromile is great. I mean, I don't know what's going on.
oh, okay.
Heyo.
And suddenly you hear Stromile go,
Because you can speak falteringly,
You know,
according to the stuff.
I
So I guess it depends on what falteringly is. Just moaning.
I'll meet your boss. As long
And-
as he's not undercover, because those guys are tough.
And the lich looks back at Serin and, what about you?
Well, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and accept that there's not a lot I can do. I can't even escape at this point, which is a shame.
can't get-
I lost my chance to just run out, which would have been my my trump card, and then just casting Tiny Hut, and then just saying, well, guess it's just me now every 2 weeks. The Adventures of Serin, the guy who doesn't want to deal with any of this. And fine, I agree to come along. Pointedly does not say the word submit.
As you say that, the imp grins ear to ear, mouth open, jagged teeth
That's awesome.
and all. And he goes, all right, hold on. And as he says that, the ground beneath your feet, now, of course, Stromile, Nidianus, and Glass don't see this. Serin and Zayne do. The ground beneath your feet starts to shift and fall away and is replaced by gray, craggy rock. And the canopy breaks apart. In fact, the sky itself breaks apart and is replaced by utter darkness. Swirling darkness at that. Until you see that you are standing on nothing but a 50 by 50 stone platform in the middle of nothing.
Final destination. Smash Brothers time. Let's do this.
Is my shield still giving off light? Okay.
After you had like a backdrop of space to it.
I'm I'm still in a small cage.
Mm-hmm.
That's not my biggest problem right now.
Right?
Yeah, I'm not having.
Can I go see if Nidianus is swallowing his own tongue right now?
Oh, yeah.
I should probably go take a look. In fact, Serin just kind of walks over and just kind of pokes him in the head a little with his staff.
Did he eat a tongue toffee? Yeah, Harry Potter reference. There we go.
Yeah.
That's right. 4th book.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yes, that takes me back
That's
to like 12 years ago.
It was like the 3rd chapter.
Actually, that's more than 12 years ago.
I know,
I was
right?
an undergraduate.
Now,
I was 10.
as you poke at Nidianus, sorry, that's the best way I can put it, people.
With my mystical, amazing staff, just
Yeah.
poke,
That's
poke,
the best way he could craft those words. Master of English.
Yes.
You hear in your head, don't worry about him, he'll be fine. He'll probably be missing a few words, maybe a couple of memories, maybe some fine motor skills.
Maybe some, basic things for my craft.
But he'll eventually snap out of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll
Sounds
take your word for it. And, fine. Oh, hey, is everything else as it was, by the way? Like, still, like, the Ring of Fire and everything? Like, is all that stuff still just
Ring
hanging
of
out?
Fire is actually, Ring of Fire is gone, but so is all the equipment.
Ooh. So you guys are gonna be great.
Man to man.
How is Stromile looking? Oh, and how is... Yes, wait, Glass is also stunned.
Right.
Are they still stunned?
Yeah, their eyes are still milky white. Stromile is just kind of swaying back and forth. He didn't fall down.
I'm
But
gonna
his
pass
eyes
out.
are milky white. His mouth is agape. And every once in a while you'll hear him go,
Okay, wait. I got this.
Come back.
I think we got off on the wrong foot. I'm going to fulfill Glass's role while he's is stunned right here. And, to be honest, I guess I've been having a good think of it in the time since the sky disappeared. And technically, I guess you didn't really attack us back at the tiny hut that one time. You cast some darkness, and that happened. And there were revenants there. They did attack us. They're gone now. What's your name? I say to the Lich.
my name is Goras. I have followed my master from the lower levels of the highest tower to the depths of the abyss and back. And yes, you're right, we didn't attack you. There's a reason for that. We weren't supposed to kill you.
It didn't
We
even
were
hurt
supposed
us.
to see, well, why would we want to hurt you? Our master wants you in good health.
And Serin gets
And
a
then
pointed
here I
glance
am.
at Nidianus, still foaming at the mouth.
Well, he's not injured. He might be a little dumber when he wakes up, but he's not injured.
My intelligence is already just at a base 11, so I mean,
Can I attempt a persuasion to get me out?
No, I don't think that was him. I think that's the other guy. What do you say his name? Gorath? Is that what you said?
I promise not
Okay.
to cause problems if they let me out of the cage.
You didn't even let me finish introductions. I didn't give my name yet.
Well, I know who you are.
As you say that, the Lich and the Illithid look at the imp, who is still there, and nod. And the Illithid, or the imp, rolls his eyes. Fine. He'll be here any minute anyway, it doesn't really matter. And he snaps his fingers, and your cage is gone.
Oh. Do the thing where I twist and I snap my back because it was in a tight position. I can pop my back a little bit. And then I move 10 feet away from where I was. In case it's...
Yeah, be careful. There could be another one.
True.
I found that out the hard way.
But, yeah.
Just move around and then boom.
And then I give an
like a bear
appreciative
trap.
nod to the imp.
You're not gonna need any cages here, man. I can tell you that, especially if you've been chosen. You're lucky. These other guys are just gonna die.
By other guys, who was he looking at when he said that?
Will
He
Ferrell
points to the
and...
other four.
The everybody but him.
Oh.
Well, I'm not liking the imp so much. He's kind of a jerk.
Well,
Yeah,
hey, let's not judge
all the
too
other
quickly.
guys said that we wouldn't be harmed, and here he is like, yeah, they're screwed.
Well, it's, for some of us, he's not that horrible person.
Hey, what happened to Greg Jr. and friend?
They're burnt up.
They are big.
The crucifixes are still there, but now there's nothing but skeletons on them. Vampire skeletons at that.
Wait, are they with us in the police?
In spirit?
And
Skeletons are there.
There's two skeletons hanging on the two crucifixes that used to have Greg Jr. and Jeff on them.
red.
And both skeletons, if you look at the skulls, they have elongated canines, and one of them has a giant hole in his chest.
Nice.
Good to see that was a
The
permanent.
ribs are burnt away, and so is the spine.
Well, that was my one successful spell.
I try to cast light on my shield.
Roll a d10.
Let's see, keyword there is try.
5.
Take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Magical backlash.
So I'm not casting any spells.
And as you try to cast light on your shield, you hear the imp start laughing. You really think you're gonna cast light in the abyss?
I wasn't attacking nobody.
Dude, it's the abyss.
Well,
I mean, you kind of were a priest, or thought you might want to be a priest, or something like that, right?
I was there.
And you follow the Lord of Light, right? Don't you know anything about the damn abyss, or did you miss that class too?
Well, it was at 7:30, and I just don't wake up that. I need my 8 hours of sleep. And look, it was across campus, and people like to ride their bikes and their scooters and skateboards, and there's just a lot of traffic. It's just a lot of work.
You know what they say? Ignorance is no excuse, man.
Yeah.
They also say
This
it's
is
bliss.
Diplomas and Dragons, all right? We're definitely trying to show how you dropping out of school. Wait, but you're making him the chosen one. Oh, you're sending mixed messages now. You're not the chosen one. You're not Bill Gates, all right?
No, this is Diplomas and Dragons. Go back to school.
That's right. If you go
He's
back
the
to
chosen
school,
one.
you don't end up in the abyss.
You're the chosen one. Go back to school.
You were the chosen one. Go back to school.
So, okay, I
But if you believe Harry Potter, the chosen one then left school before he finished.
so I'm good.
Wow, massive spoilers for everyone
Okay.
who hasn't read a 15-year-old book.
No doubt, really. All right, so as you were chatting with the imp,
said when.
after you try to cast your spell,
Yeah.
a doorway appears. And it is a very ornate doorway. And at the top of the arch on this doorway, and it has a door in it, it actually has a very ornate looking, very fancy looking wooden door. But at the top of the arch is the cowl symbol, yet again. And the door opens, and out steps a man. Jet black hair, looks like he's in his 30s. He's wearing a black robe, and on that robe is the cowl symbol and he looks at Serin and Zayne and says, "Welcome to my realm."
Is it weird that I pictured John Travolta?
See, I went with Tom
Yeah,
Cruise.
when he said in his 30s, yes, that's very weird. That's what you pictured.
Well, I was thinking
Why
like,
don't you picture Daniel Radcliffe, all right? At least he's in the right age range. And you've been all into Harry Potter tonight.
I was actually you probably should picture more Patrick Bateman.
I gotcha.
So Christian-
he's
Christian
really,
Bale.
really ripped, is what you're trying
You
to say.
don't know because he's wearing long, flowing black robes.
He does, like,
Can
a
I
Thin
roll
face,
crunch
very high
glasses.
cheekbones, nice hair.
can I roll to wake up and see this beautiful man?
You don't have to.
Good.
Suddenly, all the three of you who are out are now awake, and you two no longer are in a cage.
Rad. I dust myself off.
Am I still having
Nidianus, take 2 points off of your intelligence.
Oh,
Temporarily, I
oh
assume.
boy!
Right?
I'm at a 9
Oh,
now.
okay, I was about to say. He don't
You-
funk no
you
good
are-
no more.
You are having trouble thinking right now. It feels like somebody took your brain out, ran over it with a steamroller, and then put it back in your head.
He no go back to shul.
Guys, where's my frontal lobe?
I think you may have swallowed it.
So,
not taste
where are we again? Oh, isn't this lovely surroundings?
Is it toadless or no toadless?
No toads.
It's toadless.
That's what I was concerned about.
That does,
we
we
that does
definitely
make
don't have
sense.
any more pressing matters.
Zach, what was Zane's last name?
Knox.
Ah, that's right. All right. The gentleman who walked out of the door in the room looks straight at Zane and goes, "So, Mr. Knox, we finally meet."
Yeah, in person. You've been sending me messages for a little while now.
It's always nice to find a wayward priest.
Well,
Carry on my wayward priest.
you know, we all take our own paths.
I have a path you can take.
Where does that lead?
Ultimate power.
Who's on it with me?
Explain.
How wide's the road?
Oh, there's already about 5 of us. It's wide enough for another. And it leads right straight to the realm of the gods. See, here's the thing.
Volunteer as tribute. I will take
Here's
your
the
place.
thing. My associates, I guess you would call them, and I have decided that the gods we used to worship are not worth our time because they abandoned us. They've abandoned all of the races in Poena to their fate in Poena. And we're tired of it. So I decided, if I can be a god, others can be gods too. And if we're going to be gods, we might as well usurp the other ones and raise Poena to the great glory that it could be. And then march right back into the mainland and burn it to the freaking ground.
You know, that does sound like something you'd enjoy doing.
The burn part, yeah. You had me at.
You had me after everything, and then at the end when you said burn, you had me.
Burning.
And, which is, I'm pretty sure how that quote went.
Yeah, you literally had to say the whole message. That sounds interesting. Are there any, let's just say, semi-innocent souls that would need, or people that would need to be harmed to take steps down that road?
Well,
Because that happens sometimes.
you can't really make an omelet without breaking eggs, right?
Yeah, but usually you get to pick the eggs.
Oh, you'll get to pick the eggs.
Right.
Except for the 4 eggs standing here.
Well,
You see, I can help you see your potential. However, I need their essence to help you ascend. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to take their essence one way or the other.
Right.
Because I want it.
I want it.
But the decision you have to make is, am I taking this essence only to add to my power? Or am I taking this essence to help you become a god and get out from underneath that yoke you wear around your neck?
Eggs and
That
yolks.
you only
Jeez.
half believe in because you left the school that he was supposed to teach in the first place.
Why me in particular?
Why now?
Oh no, I thought you were just gonna stop at why me. Why me?
Here's the thing. What does Zayne bring to the abyssal table?
That's my favorite dine-in restaurant.
We have darkness,
outside.
which I'm very sorry. I didn't completely forget, but my mind was elsewhere. You understand?
You're busy, man.
Here, and he waves his hand, and the area around you brightens up a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah. I know.
To the point where it's like dusk.
Okay.
I mean, you're still standing in abject darkness, but
I'm not shivering.
right.
Illuminate.
I have darkness on my side, which, let's be perfectly honest, it's me. I have death. I have water. I have the earth itself. There's only one thing I really don't have, and that's fire.
He is Captain Planet. I knew it the whole time. That's what we were waiting for.
Yeah. Alrighty.
So
See,
really,
we need all five of the need all of the elements together
Yeah.
to really stick it to the gods.
Yeah. You came to the best.
And with
gonna take those gods down
the
to zero.
fire that you possess, especially in that little sepulcher of yours, you can turn Paylor into a crispy critter for only listening to you about half the time.
Well.
May I interject?
Sure, Benji.
Why just him?
Oh my god. Are we all looking to just turn to the dark side, change this whole adventure?
Wah, wah.
I figured you're not worth really talking to. Not because you're not talented, but because I kind of figured with your mom being the emissary of, you probably wouldn't join me anyway, so what's the point?
By the way, in character, Glass is like, he's scared. He's not usually scared. He's a pretty brave guy. He's very talkative.
Some might say to the point of
Fault.
Yes.
But now is like the most frightened he's ever been. And he believes this is a do or die situation. What if we bargain?
What are you bringing to the table?
The abyssal table.
We could.
I bring you the finest fish.
It's a band name now.
Abyssal table. That would be a killer band name.
We could make a bet.
What are you gonna bring your banjo?
Yeah.
What kind of bet are you thinking of?
On a game, what if we duel in riddles?
I honestly thought you were going to go dueling banjos.
Yeah, that
I was
would've been
waiting
great.
for it.
Never mind. Dueling banjo.
Because no one has any riddles prepared.
And here
for
we
this
go.
game.
Another round of The Devil Went Down to Georgia.
It would be
That's it?
Well,
We could play
you
Rock
have to
Band.
understand my situation. You are so great, and I am so small.
Did he really just say that?
Well, he.
That way, I mean, did he really just,
Your boys did just mind wham him.
did he really just quote a really bad movie?
I actually
He doesn't-
didn't mean to. I
What
thought I
movie
just
did he
came up
quote?
with
I
that.
don't remember, it was a horrible B movie, I know that.
Okay.
Look, what he does on the weekends with Netflix is his own thing. We don't really talk to him.
But here's the thing, if you win,
Abyssalflix.
If
Abyssal
I-
Flicks and Darkness.
If I win,
You find it on the dark web. Yes.
I would like to be out of this situation with all of my friends.
Or to be the deep web.
And
and what if I win?
Offer him some beans. He doesn't know you don't have them.
Actually, it is.
He's pretty
you know what's
humble.
more useful than my soul?
What's left of it?
Because my soul is pretty shallow.
Also, pretty much
Well, I
one
don't know,
third.
it's got plenty of power to it.
It's not a very useful soul.
Yeah.
Useful to me.
If the soul operates on its own, if I serve you, I could be a much greater boon.
You really think I'm gonna buy that? You, of all people,
Ouch.
the son of the emissary of Lolth herself, telling me, oh, just let me go on my own and I'll serve you. You've got to be the dumbest bard on the face of the planet.
They get mind whammied.
So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to show you exactly what you have in store, or what I have in store for you. Excuse me.
It's
Roll
been
a Constitution check.
Ew.
No, this one's the one you're good at, right?
It's the one that I'm not horribly bad at. 9. Luck.
Even worse.
You're on a very bad streak.
Luck is very poorly
You
named.
have to say good luck. Why didn't you say good luck?
yeah,
You messed it up.
That's a type of luck.
Yeah.
All right.
Terrible.
It's really who got
It's
lucky
not your
with
type
that
of
roll
luck
was
right
the question.
In your head, you suddenly see your mother strapped to a rack.
Oh. Okay, let's not go there.
Gross.
Not a Carmen. It's not
So this is what he's doing to you.
Screaming in pain as Driders are gutting her, and she's still alive. Oh my gosh. Chained to the wall next to her is you. And you are watching this, but you're not screaming. You're just zoned out, drooling, as you see snot and blood burst out of your nose, and spiders start crawling down your face, out of your nose, and through your eyes, and out of your ears.
And out your butt. It's happening.
And as this is going through your head,
guys now, this seems pretty badass.
you sink to your knees and are really trying not to throw up. Because you can actually feel the spiders crawling down your body right now. And eating their way down.
So I'm down on my knees. I have my fist to my lips, and I'm making the bubble, the almost throwing a bubble. And I look at him. I know this is dumb. I say,
At least you said
I call him a coward. You, so great, do not accept a challenge.
You're right. And here's the reason why. I don't have to.
He's really good at playing banjo. You don't even know. Look what his modifier is for that.
Sure.
Plus 13 dex.
Because as I said before, Benjamin, you have nothing you can offer me that is worth my time. So, I want you to dwell on your little situation. Oh, let's say, until I say stop. And he snaps his fingers.
Oh, man.
And you are suddenly in that dungeon with the spiders eating your flesh as they crawl down your body.
That's timeout number 3.
Keep getting those timeouts.
All right, so you guys see Glass fall to his feet. His eyes roll back up into his head. He's not, or fall to his knees. He's not falling over and laying down, but he's just on his knees going, like that.
That is rough.
And here's the thing. You guys didn't hear one word of the conversation between Glass and...
So we don't even know that he just tried to bargain for. Well, so wait, we didn't hear him trying to bargain to join them.
No.
Well, that's convenient for
It
you.
all happened in his head.
I'm so scrooged here.
I'm really tempted to say, hey, my mom doesn't serve Lolth or anything like that. Got a big family, but I don't think there's any of that there.
As a player, my ideals are for Zayne is to prove himself to the temple and get revenge on being kicked out as the bond. So it's like,
You want revenge against your own temple?
I want revenge.
I think you just wrote that in there, so you've got it out.
No, it's been there since day one. I've never really done it because we never ran into cross any of those people.
I know, that's...
Oh,
I'm
okay.
playing on it now.
I say to him, I go, I would need a team if we're going to do a lot of this work.
I can do that. There's plenty of, there's plenty of people I can recruit for you.
Right.
Aquaman, Batman, Wonder Woman.
That woman, huh?
This is like Darkest Night. It's all the dead versions of them.
Clearly, these people, through all of them, even despite all their faults,
It's Blackest Night, not Darkest Night. Blackest
Oh, right.
have talent.
Yeah, but here's the thing. As I said before, I need these guys' essence to help you ascend.
Oh. Okay.
Serin speaks up for a second because he doesn't like the sound of that at all. Does it specifically need to be us, or just anyone?
Or we Pirates of the Caribbean 2 it.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
And follow me on this, just bear with me. The fact that you 4, you're just an added bonus.
1/3.
Man.
The 4 of you already had a bond through blood. So that makes your essences very powerful to him.
Wait a minute. There's more people than just us 4 that have a bond of blood with old Zayne here. People who shed blood that we've traveled with.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You guys are here.
He's got a point.
Yep.
Well, wouldn't more than 4 be better? I mean,
No, he's bonus.
Oh, right. Wooden
Wait.
board.
Wait. I don't want to be the bonus.
Stop ratting people out.
It's basically
This is entirely within Serin's characters. Let's find someone else to come take our place on the omelet pan. Or
Skillet.
Skillet, thank you.
Which
And
I'm bringing
where'd
it
that come from?
Nidianus, as you speak up, the forgot his name again.
Snitches
Vanilla.
Vanalis, thank you. Vanalis looks at you and goes, "Don't you have a stable to clean, boy?" Snaps his fingers, and suddenly you're standing at the business end of a horse that is got diarrhea.
Oh. Can I do a dexterity check to see if I
Slip
dodge
out?
out of the way out of that?
No, because you're shackled to the ground.
oh,
Rusty
Oh, man, that's rough.
that's rough.
So the three of you,
My apologies.
Stromile, Zayne, and Serin, you suddenly see Nidianus drop to the ground without a word from anybody. And he's retching. Because in your mind, this is going on in your mind, you are getting hit in the face with
I
horse
was
diarrhea.
trying to cut down on the scatological stuff for this, and it just got worse.
Excuse me. I think it's a little hard for me to clean a stable if I have all
No,
You're
you
not
can't
talking
talk.
right
You got
now.
diarrhea in your face.
yeah, good point. I probably
Talking's a
want
bad idea.
Yeah, you're
to open my mouth.
in game time, in real time, all they see is you land on your knees, your eyes are rolled back in your head, and you're going,
So that makes two right in front of us doing this.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
What are
and
they
not a
saying
word
that's
said
so-
in between any of them.
They must be thinking something really bad.
Yeah, it happens.
They did something?
And since Aaron heard none of that, he's still going to continue with his original line of questioning, which is that, and he's turning to Zayne with this because he really wants to sell him on this idea.
You want to sell Zayne?
Yes,
Okay.
because
Zayne.
if you are one who needs all of these souls to ascend, we fought with a lot of people, like a lot of drow, and Serin's not a huge fan of drow. I mean, he does try to be open-minded, but a drow's a drow.
Even the
And-
regulators are kind of racist.
That was that was what I was also going to say. I mean, sure, they're not all bad, but I would better them than me. Kind of feeling that.
Wait, that is a very intriguing proposal.
A duel of riddles wasn't.
So what you're saying,
He shoots and he misses.
Mr. Serin, let me get this straight. What you are saying is that you would sacrifice not only an entire temple of drow, but men who fought beside you and actually at one point saved your guys' lives. Or protected your lives. Maybe not saved, protected your lives.
I did save most, so it.
Mike Blart. Go back.
I'll sell him out in a second. I'll throw Mike Blart in for
Sounds
free.
like Serin.
Not to mention the fact
Now
that
I'm
you're actually going to throw Glass's mother under the bus.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the Baron.
Aunt
Yeah.
Ruth.
Yeah.
Oh yes, my least favorite Aunt Ruth. Oh, that's just a bonus.
How many
Throw all of them under the bus just so he can ascend and join me, and you guys work as basically his emissaries.
You know, when you
a
put it
good
like
payment.
that sounds like a great deal.
I'm sure I can swing you guys like a good signing bonus.
Mm-hmm.
I know a guy.
Do we get dental?
So I gotta say that,
You
yeah,
don't
when you
get
put
to
it like
say
that,
that.
that actually sounds amazing. Stromile, how do you feel about this, by the way?
What do we have to do? Like, what do you...
He's all over this, like, okay, let's make it happen.
Yeah, no, as far as like specifically, what do we have to do to replace them with us? No, not really. I don't understand.
I just love how everyone's glancing at their character sheet and has like, do I have anything that can get me out of this?
I don't. I don't have intelligence. I don't have charisma.
Here's the
I have cowardice.
I have a
That's me
thunderstick.
right now.
I would have already taken, or basically garnered as many followers as I could, or souls, however you want to look at it, in Marshana, if it weren't for one damn thing. And that's the damn Baron.
He's my favorite character in Marshana.
I hate to admit it, the guy's kind of a badass. And because of deals I've struck with some of my associates, Baron can't be touched by me. That's not to say that 5 very strapping fighters and adventurers couldn't march right up to him because he trusts them anyway and assassinate him, thus giving me the ability to just march right on in to Swollen Point and declare the throne in the name of myself and my associates, which at that point would actually include Zayne.
That's right. And he did send us on a suicide mission.
Like for Baron.
That's a good point. But I don't think you would outrank the new overlord of Valanis or anything like that. Dark overlord. King of the overlords.
So,
Never mind.
I tell you
Pharaoh of the
what,
overlords.
I will accept your proposal. Yes. You go back to Swollen Point, and you boys kill me, the Baron. And I'll let these 4 live. But not only do you have to kill the Baron, but you have to get that damn diadem off of Ruth's head.
Man, this is a twofer.
As soon as that diadem is gone, she's mine.
Oh. He's way more
And
professional
so
than
is Lolth.
that's
Not a fan of Lolth.
no, getting Lolth out of there would be fine. with
I'll
me.
take care of the drow. And I'll take care of those pesky little regulators. I've already done that to some of them.
But the people of the city would be okay? Just the innocent people?
Well, I do need power.
Well, but there's so many drow and so many regulators. I mean,
But part of power is being above others.
yeah,
You don't have
have
others
to have
to man-
moderation.
Man without friends is a man without
With great power comes moderation.
But think of it this way.
Uncle Ben?
Sacrificing one barony of people to make every other person and every other barony in Poena kneel at your feet isn't worth it.
It sounds like that's the quick way.
Well, yeah, it's the quick way.
But there are,
Now you're just selling him on it.
but with a little more work, you don't kill tons of people.
Mr. Knox, you have to understand, I've
Yeah.
been planning this. I've been working on this since before your great, 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 great grandfather was born.
And some of those had to be elves, so that's a long time.
That's a long time.
Let's take
Serin just shrugs. It's like,
Yeah, so.
what's the option? That or death? Okay, that.
Yeah.
one assassination
When-
plot coming right up.
Wisdom.
Okay. I'll save mine.
You've got +1 to wisdom.
Oh, all right.
You got this.
10.
Okay. This sounds familiar. This whole thing sounds familiar.
It's your kindergarten.
Sounds like something your father told you about one of his adventures. With your mother. With Glass's mother. With Zayne's father.
With my brother.
With Serin's brother. That they happened to bond this very mage, and he made them the same offer. And it was actually Serin. It was actually Zayne's mother.
Yeah.
Father. Mother.
Mom.
Okay, sorry, yeah, mother.
Bum.
It was Zayne's mother that he was trying to go after at that point.
Oh, dude, I'm awesome.
Does he know what happened? What the result was?
Yeah.
It's a
they're
little
still
foggy as to the result. But they were still alive, so obviously something worked out in their favor.
So it just passes down to the next generation.
I mean, when you're good, you're good.
So this happened before, and when you say going after Zayne's mother, in the same position that Zayne's in right now, that's what you mean as far as going
basically, it was
after.
something about her ascending to godhood and 5 gods,
I don't
the
remember
5
now.
new gods taking over Poena and then actually moving on into the mainland and destroying Neverwinter and all of the original realms.
Clearly, she turned it down.
So
And this was actually after your father and mother had told you and knew that he had been banished to the mountains and had slaughtered hundreds of thousands of people in his mad grab for power.
but at this point, I don't know if we have any other choice.
Just saying.
I know.
You know
I
this.
hear you. I hear you.
We
No,
don't
I
know
don't.
this,
I
by the
don't.
way.
I don't. Yeah. Well, so Zayne, have you ever heard anything from your mom about a situation like this?
Not talked to her in, probably about 9 months, 10 months or so. And don't remember. Here's the thing. I still hold her in high regard. She didn't seem like goddess superpowered, so I'm probably pretty sure she turned it down.
She didn't become a goddess, at least when you saw. You don't know what she does on the weekend. She has a life outside of being a mother.
True. And I haven't seen her in a while.
Miss Knox is held in high regard.
Yeah.
She goes to all the best clubs.
And who? What's her first name?
Sure. I totally have all that information on my phone. We're using it for the recorder right now.
I was about to say.
I sent an email to Beck about like 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's somewhere.
I should probably want Cindy
So,
about that because it never comes
yeah.
into play.
Your old Mama Knox. So, she never mentioned nothing like this. It would have been a great Christmas story.
By the way, little known fact, Glass has 2 twin sisters. Like, they haven't been mentioned.
No, they haven't.
Like, so you have 4 sisters?
Because-
No,
Quick
2
fact.
sisters who happen to be twins and younger than him.
Nice. Also, quick fact, Serin's older brother at the adventure, his name was actually Eldar. He's the Eldar brother. He's a dick. That hasn't come up yet.
I don't know what we do.
I honestly am stumped. I don't have a good feeling about this, though.
Well, basically, we need.
I don't know.
Okay,
We don't-
Glass,
we can't find any time?
And Serin's whispering, take the deal.
Of
Take it.
visions
We just
you
need
were
to
having.
be somewhere where we can.
Nidianus, you still kind of smell and taste manure.
Oh, wonderful.
And
Just a Saturday night.
you still feel spiders crawling all over you.
I got you.
But you are cognizant
Mind
again.
whammy those dudes.
And when you become cognizant again, you see your 3 companions actually considering something, and it sounds like somebody made a deal with them. In fact, it sounds like the god made a deal with them. So what's your answer, boys?
Wait. Boys, men, us,
Boys to
together.
men?
Well,
I was headed there.
let's be perfectly honest. I am older than all of you, so I get to tell you.
No. I'm not talking about just the terminology isn't important. What deal? What deal did you guys make?
The deal that we get to walk away.
Yeah, and $5 footlongs from Subway every weekend.
Every weekend?
Every weekend.
I can throw that in.
See,
That's not
I'm
worth
telling you, you just gotta talk to the guy.
cold cut.
Guys,
You gotta talk to somebody.
I don't think this is worth it.
There's no alternative.
Yeah.
I want to roll up a new character.
He said. I mean,
If the answer is walking away or death, and by the way, I mean, you are a sneaky guy, you're a rogue, you're a bard. Our chances are to walk away and do something else.
That doesn't mean I have questionable morals.
That's not quite what I was implying,
no,
but
yeah, we have a chance to do good later,
Guys.
if we don't die now.
Do we
also not what I was implying.
Do we need Think about it.
Do we really need?
Think about it. Our parents
Yeah.
and our siblings and this guy are heroes. This guy is not a hero. He's not somebody that we should bargain with.
Hey, this seems like a good time to bring this up. My brother's a dick, all right? It seems like he would have taken this deal. They can't, I mean,
Which means he didn't.
My mother was not. She would have spat in his face.
I've got some words about your mom that I'm going to save for later.
You mean
but
Wolf? Really?
Yes, Ruth, who loves Lolth. Say that 5 times fast.
Yeah.
Ruth loves all the Ruth.
Yeah, see?
No, clearly they have no deciding power.
And Valanis is just standing back listening to you guys bicker and grins.
Wait,
It's just like we're like a sitcom for this guy.
you know what?
The best reality show, if you think about it.
I'm gonna join Team Assassin.
Team Assassin?
Assassin's Creed.
Team No?
Assassin's Creed Unity.
Yeah. There's
Team Nay?
multiplayer.
Well, no, that's the horse team. That's his team.
What?
Yes.
Oh, I look over. How close is this guy to us?
He was about 10 foot from you all.
10 foot.
Man, he radiates power.
Yeah. Yeah, just like
It probably smells bad too.
No, yeah,
Power, it smells
pretty good.
Oh,
Power doesn't smell
do you
too
smell like
good.
pumpkin spice right now? Because that's me. That was up all day.
Should we put it to a vote? I mean, it's weird that I would say that because you guys will be working for me someday. But I mean, I'm cool with opening it up now. I'm going to be a good manager.
I'm only looking at 2 options: cake or death. Where cake is killing another person in
Yep.
this case,
Yep.
and I choose not death.
Right, because we're probably going to get smashed if we do anything.
Yes. So I'm with team not death for me. And pro death for another person.
But, God, we gotta be able to do something. We got to be able to take care of them. Are we ever going to be able to fix this problem?
So, Stromile, where do you stand?
By the way, the DM is rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In case the podcast audience was wondering, that wasn't us just being jerks. It's like sprinkle dice all around the phone.
Stro, what do you think? You have a lot of respect in you.
Not for this guy so much.
I don't know,
I don't
so-
respect this guy too much.
I would say that really hurts my heart, but like,
And he's got
That
good,
requires you
he's
to
got
have
good
a
I
hearing
cut it out a long
too.
time ago, to tell you the truth, Mr.
Huh?
Stromile. I cut it out a long time ago, to tell you the truth.
Out of character, that means you have to have a heart.
That's pretty much what he was getting at.
Yeah.
We have no choice but to.
Can I cast Charm Person on Stromile?
Do it, because I don't want to have to think.
Give it a shot, he gets a save.
Yeah, I cast Charm Person.
All right, so.
Is that a wisdom save?
It's a charisma save.
Charisma save.
Oh, that's Stro's best thing.
Really?
No, it's not.
No, I was about to say, he built his character.
That's
11.
Probably not.
11 does not pass.
You are charmed.
Hey, just out of curiosity,
Have your
Serin is
way
a
with
master
me.
of the arcane. Can you tell when someone just casts a charm spell?
Absolutely.
So when she says,
because
what
he's-
the hell? That's cheating. You can't take a
Still
vote.
technically a bard, so every spell he casts has to be to music or something.
Sing the most charming song you can think of. His name is Tom Sawyer. He gets high on you.
Wait, yeah. What if I say no one's buff like Stromile, no one's tough like Stromile, no one brings on those fisted cuffs like Stromile.
Okay.
Are you giving him inspiration?
That was the charm spell. No, actually, no. That is your inspiration song. You can't do the same song twice.
So
I have many songs.
Not if they're the same tune
I know.
and have
No,
the same
I
lyrics.
have many songs.
He's thumbing madly through his phone right now. Just to set the scene.
He's on Pandora. He's
Better be a good one.
Oh man.
Can I use insight to get a gut check of what seems right to
Now, how could I forget this beef?
Sure.
He's your character,
Bring out
man.
the dead. He'll
Yeah,
give you a show.
Yeah, and I'm very
Just gotta
conflicted.
warn you and keep you in the know. Drop your swords and say hello. Say no.
Let it go.
Stro. Say no.
Just say Stro.
I'm charmed.
Yeah. So, because again, half of my bond, I guess, is get revenge on the temple and everything, but the other half is burn away darkness. So it's like I'm stuck 50-50. And I rolled a 19 for insight.
Okay. A few things. One, you do want revenge on your temple. Two, he never said that you would have to stay in darkness.
Yeah.
You would be basically, from what you're taking, you would actually be the god of fire at this point. And that's what Valanis has pretty much well promised you. Now, whether or not you can actually believe what he's saying
Yeah.
is a totally another thing. Another thing is that, as you said, you haven't talked to your mother in about 9 months. And what's the reason for that?
Just, yeah, haven't had a good opportunity to chat.
In fact, she probably wasn't the happiest
No,
that
she
you left the temple.
No.
Parents always get sad when you drop out of school.
Yeah.
Don't drop out, kids.
So you have,
It was an awkward conversation.
you actually, right there, I gave you 3 good reasons to take his offer.
Yeah. Yeah, it's looking. I mean, we would have a chance to live, therefore maybe do some good down the road.
Right, and I want, okay, you have to promise you are not going to in-game hold this against me. This is totally out of character, but Serin's entire thought this whole time is, take the deal and run away, you morons. He doesn't want to kill innocent people, he just wants to get out of here. And when he's saying, you're a sneaky guy, he's saying, take the deal, you idiot, and then walk away.
Right.
We don't know if he's going to like cast something on us to control us. All he knows is we're getting out of this one way, and that's to run. That's what he's been screaming at you mentally this whole time, giving you wide-eyed looks and saying, you're a sneaky rogue man, you should know this. Serin's not evil, he's a coward, he wants to get out, but that doesn't mean he's gonna let innocent people die.
But Serin, you're good.
Yes, that's why he's lying and saying, sure, this sounds like a great idea, anything to get away. Now you promised.
No, I was just saying,
Okay, I was about to say.
I was just looking for your alignment.
Oh, I didn't write my alignment. That's just his character trait, is that he is a coward, but he's not a bad guy. He just doesn't want to die, which, to be honest, I don't know if I need to write down doesn't want to die
just saying,
underneath on my sheet.
I was just going to say,
He's not a bad
agreement
guy.
with you without, I'm not going to hold this, I'm not. What I was going to say is because you don't have an alignment written down.
Well, that's because I believe his character trait should inform his alignment. I'm kind of an obnoxious purist.
You would be much more chaotic good than lawful good.
Basically, yeah, definitely
And
not lawful good.
The only time he would have to tell the truth all the time is if he's lawful good.
It's truth.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's kind of where his head is at, which is still bad grammar. But he's just been trying to desperately get you to just agree to it because we figure we can wriggle out of this later and we can make something happen. But there's nothing we can do when we are in hell, basically, and threatening and having our lives threatened. And plus, and again, this is totally out of character, and I'm not saying this would be a stupid idea. I figures like the Barons obviously has something, like the second he heard that thing about the Nidianus and the Barons got a way to keep him out, it's like, that's a way out. That's a way out right there. Because if he knows something, we can go to the Baron and tell him exactly what's going on. Take the damn deal. These are his eyes communicating these words to you. As hard as he can. Roll a freaking perception check and see if you can figure out what that's supposed to mean.
Now, I'm not going to hold any of this against you. But
Okay.
at the same time, you
I didn't
cannot
know.
use any of that information at all to sway your thinking.
Except for those wide eyes that are staring at you.
you're just like
Pleading you to understand what words are in his head.
I understand your fear, and I understand what you're trying to say. But, Serin, you, I would say, underneath that shell, are the purest of heart. Zayne.
I did slap you earlier.
Zayne, Stromile, Nighty. Have you met my man Serin? He's a liberal wizard, so you know he's the one caring. Anti-slavery, you told the real Baron, and I cast Charm Person.
On who?
Oh, on me?
Roll charisma.
Charisma? Oh, that's my strong point right there.
I chose the 2 with low charisma.
Wait a minute. I think this might be the first time this has come up because I haven't been paying attention.
You have advantage against saves against being charmed.
Oh yeah.
I do.
He does.
And that's actually even better, is that this is the thing that I've been waiting to do forever.
It wouldn't have even mattered because all of us are either half.
Here's the thing. I can use my
except for him.
reaction when another creature casts a spell that targets only me. If I do, the staff absorbs the magic of the spell, canceling its effect and gaining a number of charges equal to the absorbed spell's level. So what's your level on that spell you just cast at me?
1.
I'll just add a charge to my staff and just say, thanks for that, buddy. I used a lot of charges earlier. Nice plan, though.
I look over.
Also-
I look over at Glass and was like, I think you can tell which way the wind's blowing.
Yeah, 3-1.
Right. If you
My
want
side.
a different, whatever. Right, so,
A different,
if you want a different
whatever.
outcome, you gotta take the initiative on that one.
And I'm going to keep my feet planted still.
Wait. Before you say anything, I'm going to say if you cast another spell, I'm just going to counterspell it. Please stop.
And I look at the Dark Lord. We've made our decision. No is your answer.
Who's we?
Well, he's got me charmed. He's got you charmed.
No, he doesn't. He is the
Oh, okay,
opposite
my
of me
bad.
charmed, which is to say he doesn't.
Where'd you get 3?
I'm actually kind of anti-charmed. I'm a little irritated.
No.
Didn't you say that you took the assassin route?
Which is
Yes, as in killing the Baron.
Yeah.
So, 3-2.
3-2.
Yes.
You were lost.
Nice try, though. Man, I'm glad I got to bust that out for a change.
Yeah.
It seems that even by a vote, you would be a little outnumbered.
Do all the rest of us know that Stromile has been tricked?
I saw that charm
Yeah.
spell.
Yeah, no, everybody
I go
knows.
over and pat Stro on the back, though. I tell him
You
it's
couldn't even play fair.
Yeah, that was a little dirty pool. I'm not
And-
gonna lie.
Just to prove my point a little bit more, wake up.
See, if he can do that, we're scrooged.
What is your actual
Scrooged.
answer, Stro?
Are you thinking of the movie now?
No, I'm just
Glass. I'm sorry,
reference
but
anything.
I think we should go.
Also, were you cool that he just charmed you? He tried that on me too, and I'm a little miffed.
We
I mean,
go-
I got a charge out of
We
it,
go
which I'm
back
happy
a
with.
ways.
Oh, really?
Humans.
He was actually,
Humans, man.
He was actually in the waste while he was in the mountains, so they might have ran into each other a little bit.
We might have had tea.
No, we probably escorted each other to the
They did travel together.
yeah.
Humans. man.
And they both have instruments because Stro's got the harmonica.
So,
Yeah.
Glass, I don't like this either. I really, really don't.
What would Dad-
I don't like this
What would
at
your
all.
dad say?
My dad would say stay alive.
And he would sing. His dad had a beautiful singing voice.
Tell them the way I use my wallet.
Lovely baritone. Guys, he's singing a song means he's casting a spell.
I just don't have anything.
So 4-1. Or do you want to stay behind and be the omelet that gets broken?
We don't have the
Or the egg that gets broken to make the omelet?
Yeah, we just don't have
We
the
got what you
firepower,
meant.
man. We can't
Yeah,
take
I
this
did
We
guy
don't have enough
down.
shots in the revolver, man.
Man, there's something compelling me that I don't know what it is.
Big picture, small picture.
But Glass can't let this go. Glass is hid behind. He has hid behind every wall. He has avoided all obstacle. Everything that has confronted him or tried to kill him, he ran away from it.
Most of it.
And this is something big. This is something that he can't ignore. He can't run from.
Can we knock him out again?
Oh,
Not to mention the fact
we
that
totally run from
it has
it.
been very blatant about the fact that it's going to kill your mother.
And I almost died. I almost died once.
You do that a lot, though.
Yeah, you've lost a lot of brain cells.
Aren't you kind of used to it by now?
And if it's Glass's time to go, it's Glass's time to go. But you better bet he's going to go down with a fight.
You better, you better.
Do you not to be a jerk? Do you have any of your stuff?
No.
Are you already thinking of looting his corpse right now?
No. How's he gonna do anything?
He's not gonna be able to defend himself.
Anything.
Dibs on his
He's still a
back.
bard, he can still cast spells singing.
Yeah, because you don't have anything.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? One of those guys is a lich. That's like me plus a lot. I mean, just that guy could kill us. That one's a god. And that one's an imp. I don't know, he's kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
But
I'm pretty sure right now the only one who can't do anything right now is me.
And there's
I'm
the-
going to assume they took all my swords.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I am now completely unarmed.
really, okay. I mean, I know you're hearing this advice from a man who is confirmed to be a coward, but you've seen me fight when I could until I know it's not, there's no point. You run when you run. When there's no point in fighting, when you are going to die, and the only choice is
Tiny
run or die, You either cast Tiny Hut, failing your ability to cast 3rd level wizard spells. You run.
Serin, your hand is starting to jerk.
Oh, gross.
Your ham?
Your hand is starting to jerk.
Oh.
The hand that has the ring that you were gifted on it.
Oh no. Yes.
Which is my left hand.
It is
Yes.
starting to jerk and like it wants to raise up and be pointed at Valanis.
Oh, I thought you were going to say glass for a second. Going to literally glass him, basically.
What's his name?
Valanis?
No.
And
Wizard.
Zayne,
Oh.
in your head, you start hearing, "Free me."
The wizard. What is the wizard's name?
What wizard?
The wizard who saved us from the vampires. The wizard
Finn.
who was Guy.
Fizbin.
Fizbin, that's right. Yeah.
And it keeps getting louder in your head.
In my head.
Free me.
And I send back, no emojis by the way, because this is serious.
Super serial, right?
Hey, you want to do this?
And booming in your head, so much so it kind of hurts your ears, even though it's in your head.
Yeah.
Free me.
Think back at him. Can you actually kill this thing?
No, but as somebody who, cause he's blowing out my audio right now, and it's just, you can set a hard limiter.
Yeah,
it's
you
not
guys
gonna
can
affect-
actually see him
Yeah, that's technical term.
twitching.
And I'm probably like grabbing at the hand, like, nope. Bad idea.
Holding on to your hand, it is actually besting you.
I reach.
I'm losing a strength contest with myself.
Right.
And my strength is not very high.
I reach for 3 chains, and I look at the guy, and I was like, "Is this what you were talking about earlier with the power of fire?"
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So basically, this all could be over if we just gave him this
And
brazier.
then no, because I still.
In a manner of speaking,
I still
he's going to give him the
I
brazier.
still get framed for all those past burnings. At that point, yeah,
Hey, it made a highway.
I was like, and I basically oh, come on up, big guy.
Okay. Good. So Zayne, you start swinging the sepulcher, and immediately 3 chains, bigger than he ever was before. He is now 40 foot tall, and
It's not skip like
the
that.
fire is burning bright enough that it is actually creating light in the abyss.
Let there be light.
Breathe it
It is
in.
standing behind you. You can feel the heat, but it actually feels good.
I'm breathing in.
And as 3 chains jumps out of the sepulcher and becomes this huge, massive elemental, your arm immediately jerks up and lets loose the flames at
Valanis.
So
I almost feel like I should say I'm sorry.
as
still
the
on your
fire shoots at Valanis, he looks kind of shocked.
I
And
look
looks
kind of
over
shocked.
and looks over at you, who looked kind of shocked. And immediately puts up his hand. The fire shoots around him, doesn't touch him at all. However, roll a d20 right quick, Zayne.
Make it a good one.
Here we go. Well, you could make it a good one.
Well, we'll see. No need at all.
All right. As Valanis is focusing on dispersing the flame that is coming out of the ring, 3 chains standing behind you just sits there and claps his hands together. And as he claps them together, this, what looks like a sickle, actually a scythe of fire, if you will, flies down in front of you and slams right into Valanis. He screams in pain and is starting to burn. He's still holding off the fire from the ring. And Stromile, suddenly you feel a weight on your back.
I jumped up there. I'm scared.
Guys, tiny hut down.
Tiny hut, tiny hut, tiny hut.
Roll perception. That would be wisdom.
Okay.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Roll it again.
That was a 1 for the listeners.
Roll it again. All right, you got it.
18.
Good job.
Third time's a charm. Out of single digits, you got it.
Why don't you just say, hey, Strode, you see it.
You see this. I gotta, yeah. You don't see
You have to
it.
roll dice. This
You
is
feel
D&D.
it.
You can't just have a thing
Exactly.
happen. Come on.
You don't see it, but you feel it. You recognize the weight that just showed up on your back. And you peer over your left shoulder, and they're sticking out from your left shoulder, not in your left shoulder, but behind your left shoulder,
That would be.
is a very, very familiar hilt.
Hell's breaking loose. You'll be right in the eye of the storm.
Did I hear that?
No.
Okay. Okay. Is it doing anything?
Keep in mind what you're seeing around you right
Feels
now.
like it's vibrating on your back.
Guys, where's Valyrian steel?
I was thinking of the singing sword from the Bugs Bunny cartoon, but that's just me.
Singing sword from Roger Rabbit.
Oh, yes, that's a good one too.
Witchcraft.
Oh,
Yeah, and crank on it.
yeah. Okay. Glad to see it's back.
So what are you
Nice
gonna do
and,
with
nice
it,
and familiar.
son?
I'm gonna do work with it.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna use it on Valanis.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
You got a free action.
Guess who wins?
You just have to-
Always glass.
You
Guess
have to
who
beat
wins?
his
It's always
armor
glass.
class, which will be hard.
It
Guess
won't
who
be.
wins? Wait, you said glass.
Roll D20.
Not Stromile.
Oh no.
What did you roll?
A natural one.
Oh.
What's that?
Actually, it was amazing. You rolled a nat 20. How did that happen? Because I know you really want this to happen right now. So let's just say that's where the nat 20 slots in.
All right. Well, that will be a definite hit. You don't get the boon of the extra effect, but you do get the hit. So roll damage.
And this is for the
I think it's like
Guys,
46. Yeah.
Officially out of
Plus your
visions.
strength.
I see nothing else. But this was a cool thing to see. Me saving myself from magicking myself to death and this amazing hit.
14 plus 4.
18. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much?
18.
18 points. Okay.
No, you rolled a 20.
I know.
That's what I saw with my
You've
wizard
rolled
eyes.
a lot of ones.
I rolled a lot of ones today. We've all rolled a lot of ones
Keep
today.
the white die.
I rolled 2 20s though
I
today.
haven't rolled a single one.
You haven't helped.
I've rolled like 4 11s.
You've been rubbing your bad luck off on all of us.
Especially me, man. Like,
So
seriously.
we've done.
We've actually just had a horrible
1% of
rolls
his
pretty much
health.
all
Yes.
around.
Yeah, this
Wax.
thing is just laughing
Yes.
at us all.
You have beans.
I have beans.
You're,
Yeah, you do.
You feel a sack just drop at your side.
That's right. Right.
When you said you have beans, I wasn't gonna say anything, but then you just went further.
You went for it. Dude, bean it up, bro.
I'm gonna beat it up.
Okay.
Bro.
Handful. 5.
Oh.
5.
Oh, jeez.
Beep.
Roll 5 of them.
It's what, D10s? Or
Cut an
all
after
percentage?
beep there. So
5 D10s.
that was me.
Okay.
Okay.
5 percentals, basically.
Here's
Tired.
Give me a
here's
percentage.
one.
Wait, my head, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And
Sweet.
here's another.
Red. Okay. Can I get?
Do you need 2
Do
more?
you need
'Cause I got
more?
some.
Wait, what do you need exactly? You
Yeah.
need more?
I want them to all be color coded.
Here, have some more.
I got a blue one and an orange
Okay.
one and a purple one. Do you need ones that have like 20s places?
French.
Okay, you got it.
Say.
It was close enough, but I didn't.
All right, first bean.
Number 1. 12.
That's my number from basketball.
Number 2.
Okay, first,
Okay,
well,
sweet.
we'll just do this one at a time.
You're just fucking one out.
I'm gonna write the numbers down.
Suddenly, a geyser of water, we'll just say water. Geyser of water shoots out of the ground.
We got this one before.
I am it was beer.
Yeah, but
Roll a d12 right quick.
it's the geyser though.
Keep. Wait. 5.
So for 5 rounds, you have a geyser of water in between you and the Lich and Lithid.
Yes.
I'm not liking this because remember I have a fear of drowning.
Okay.
Because of the last geyser, right?
Yes, because of the
Well, that's
beans.
bad news for you.
Don't go near it.
82.
All right, a nest. Roll a d4.
Oh,
I never like to hear a
Toast?
nest.
Toad's coming back.
3.
All right, 6 eggs pop up in a nest.
Uh-oh.
What do you want? What
Omelets.
creature?
Oh.
Any
Any creature.
dragon.
Okay, so 6 dragon eggs pop up in a nest.
Silver dragons.
Okay, and they will hatch in a month.
But until then, that's 1 egg for each of us and a spare egg to sell on the black market.
There you go. Or eat.
Yeah, but like,
I like the sound of that. I really haven't had a good meal since we
You have
left.
a dragon omelet.
I don't think we have.
All right,
Dragon
need number
omelet.
3.
Number 3.
my favorite are the dromelets.
What's wrong?
You can order them at the a table.
79.
That didn't sound good.
A fruit tree grows.
Oh, fruit and omelets.
Roll a
Super hungry.
roll a
It's
d10.
lunch now.
You know.
Roll a d10.
3.
Okay. 23 fruit are on the tree. Now roll a d8.
Roll D8.
I'm
Make it
writing all
happen.
this down. 3.
Let's see. And 3 of them randomly act as a randomly determined potion, which, let me figure that one out.
Oh my God. Why did you have to choose 5?
All right.
Like an okay number.
Like, whoopee. Detrimental. Useless.
Yeah, really.
Useless.
Oh, God.
The 3 random ones, you don't know which ones they are, but there are 3 potions of total healing on this tree. You just don't
Wait.
know which fruit they are because
We're not going to be able to
fruits all the
uproot
same.
this tree.
Yeah, but
And this tree only lasts for an hour.
I'm really worried about the thing I'm sending a jet of flame at right now, so
That's-
you
yeah.
just keep going.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Red. 70.
And the other one fell on the
Actually,
ground.
you'll have to roll them both again.
70.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Oh,
percentile.
Okay, sure.
D70 again.
33.
Ooh, Larry Bird's number.
Nice.
A campfire with blue flame springs burns for 24 hours, so you got even more light.
Sweet! Who wants a tiny hut around the campfire?
Next.
This one's gotta be the pyramid.
This is my last one, and I'm rolling this with my own dice.
I noticed you'd been saving those, so.
70.
Hey, there it is. All right, this better be a good one.
A hungry bullet burrows up and attacks.
Wait, is that the
That's a land shark.
Yeah.
Land shark. So, land shark attacks. And he misses.
Shouldn't he have rolled for the land shark?
I should roll for the land shark.
I think he should roll for the land shark. Yeah, there you go.
But it doesn't get luck.
Oh,
Nat 20.
Okay, roll it again.
10.
Okay, the land shark bursts through the flames and takes Vanalis' arm off.
Man,
Yes.
through the fire and the flames,
Right?
it did carry
The one
on.
that wasn't holding back his flames.
That was the one I was gonna high five if we'd accepted the deal.
Was that
All right.
was that my full
Now the
action?
deal's off.
Yes.
So if I can't
Okay.
give him a high five.
Everybody's getting 1 free action right now.
So Nidianus is going to do something
So,
super sweet.
Nidianus, you're standing there not knowing what the hell to do until suddenly you feel weight around your hips as your belt with your knives returns.
Yeah, for a second I thought you were going to say he's getting old. It's
I
like,
was
oh
like-
God. I haven't been exercising this whole
Memorial
adventure.
Day weekend.
A magic ring, a magic sword, a big fire giant, awesome beans, knives.
He doesn't have a magical item.
Ginsu?
He never did.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He's got knives.
We gotta get him some stuff.
Yeah, we
gotta
do.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, yeah, it'll be taken care
Worry
of.
about it.
What if he has cool knives?
I'm the last one to go, so I can't be like, hey,
name on
give me a boost. And by a boost, I mean actually, no, that cannot happen.
I wouldn't go jumping into the fray for obvious reasons.
I would refrain from burning your face off.
And
Right.
We're
Bear
getting
in
hit by
mind
guys or
that while your free actions are going on, the Lich and the Alithid are moving around the geyser.
I was
do
hoping that
they
their
look
reaction
hostile
was
in
just.
any way?
Oh yeah, they're coming
Hey.
after you guys.
Here's the question. Would the geyser be considered an ally, which would provide flanking so he could get a sneak attack?
I am also afraid of water.
Well,
Yes, yes.
get rid of drowning. I mean, you can still like
It was a joke.
bathe or drink
I mean,
water.
it's
never
actually a
bathed,
very valid
mister.
point. He technically could if he wasn't afraid of water.
Yeah. Anytime you can befriend a geyser, it's a good day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially the guys.
Well, since I finally have my trusty weapons back, I guess at this point I pretty much have to take my cunning action to hide.
Wow, that's bold.
Okay.
Or so, like, would this be a stealth roll or?
Yes.
All right.
There is a lot of chaos going on.
Yeah, you'll actually have to roll it with advantage. So.
Well, that first one is a 23,
Oh, yeah, you made it no matter what.
and the second one is a 27.
Yeah, you definitely made it. Yeah, you're hidden.
Okay.
Job.
You're hidden from yourself.
What's going on with all the stuff that
Yeah.
you brought up, Glass? Because remember I had those marshmallows? And I heard something about a campfire.
Oh my god. Now that's a callback
Okay.
to episode 1.
Yep.
That's episode 3.
All right.
borrow some fire?
We need to roll initiative. However, you are not rolling for
Serin.
yourself. You're rolling for your ring. You are rolling for 3 chains. While they are engaged, you guys are not.
Okay.
Right. So we're like mind.
That only seems
controlling.
fair.
They're like
I feel
our
like we've been
avatars.
kind of monopolizing the combat,
Oh, wait.
so it's going to be a
Is it my stuff I add to him on the?
Yes,
on the
you add your stuff to them.
Gotcha.
18.
Is everybody else rolling?
Yeah.
Yes, everybody's rolling.
Stromile, you're up.
Which one is this again? Wisdom?
D20 and
No,
it's
no,
dex,
It's
which is nothing for you. You need to stop doing the forefinger and thumb spin. It is not helping you out.
I've had 2 20s tonight, though. I've done pretty good.
Are you counting the one that I gave you?
3 20s.
Give me a sec.
And like 3 11s, too.
I like this.
Oh, I thought you were making a reference to that.
If
for
we
a
lose the
second.
fight, it's not our fault because technically we weren't doing anything.
That's true.
Except for casting a lot of sweet fire.
Right. So like, we've already maxed out our stuff. If we lose, it's their fault. Yeah.
Would it be?
I'm looking
Lot
at the, hey, you guys were almost my employees.
A lot of elf drama today.
Elf drama.
Tons of it. You
Say that
guys,
elf drama for your elf mama.
you guys had that.
Heyo. Okay.
She's the human.
Your ring.
You guys fought each other earlier. And
Oh, 18.
18.
Sorry.
Okay. Stroma.
10.
Okay.
13 for Zayne.
No. For 3 chains. For 3 zanes.
13.
13. We're emotionally bonded.
Yeah, that's why I'm calling you 3 zanes.
Glass.
17.
You call me 3 Zanes.
Yes.
And Nidianus.
Also 17.
Yes.
Who's got a
I
higher
believe
dex?
I have a higher dex. Oh, we have the same dex.
We have the same decks.
That's what he got, a quarter?
I'm taller.
Wait, how tall are you?
What?
How tall are you? 5'11".
Me too.
You're 5'10", I remember.
No, I'm 5'11".
Who was 5'11"?
I said 5'11".
I know. Give me
I
that.
don't- Guys, go back.
Heads is Dylan. All right,
You
all
don't
right, all
have to
right.
call it. I'm calling it.
I-
I'm frickin' me.
I have a cooler face.
I said frickin', by the way.
I got you. You're good.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
Oh my
There's a lot of
god.
drama in this clip.
That's tails. That is
Tails.
But you said that you called it.
I know, and you were heads anyway.
All right,
So,
so
Nidianus, actually,
like 5
Serin,
episodes.
your ring gets to go first.
Yay, I got an 18. So I was not a part of that. Although, what's your dex?
16.
We would have had to do another coin flip if I had a 17.
There's one
This would have gotten really annoying.
One less.
He's cool. A demon die.
Okay.
Those are pretty cool dice. I think I might just go online and
All
get some
right.
more dice. These are kind of...
So, Serin, your ring is proving to be somewhat ineffective on Valanis. He is actually able to divert the fire away from him. It's kind of keeping his attention, but you also see the flame start retracting as he keeps pushing against it with the arm that he still has. You also notice that the arm that the land shark took off before it disappeared is growing back very quickly.
Okay, so there's no bleeding damage. Dang it.
No. He is
Do I see the Lich or the Mind Flayer?
The Mind Flayer is floating past the geyser at a very quick speed. It's moving at about 50 foot around.
Then it seems like if it's not working against Valanis, might as well turn it to something that it could do some good at. And I aim that at the Mind Flayer.
Okay, just roll a d20 right quick.
19.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a hit, so roll damage.
Well, what's damage?
I don't remember.
Well, okay. From my ring, it casts 40 feet of flame. It casts a fireball once per day. Do you just want me to do a fireball?
Let's just call it fireball.
Fireball.
Let's do
and
damage for fireball.
Okay. Do you want me to like cast it as a weird thing?
No, I mean, you don't even have to cast it. You just roll damage for what fireball would do.
Okay. All right.
Level 3
It would be for a level 3 spell.
Wait,
8d6. Okay.
of all the beans that I've thrown, I just threw half of them.
Yeah. You
Half of the ones that
notice
I've
you
thrown.
didn't say of all the beans you've tried to throw, because there have been many chances that you've tried to throw a bean and it's been foiled. That looks pretty good.
Let's see. 12,
17, 20, 27,
33.
31, 33. 33, burning 80 damage.
That's what this is for.
It's pretty good.
Communal dice.
Yeah.
And that's why I shouldn't steal them.
Okay.
They fight
Next is Nidianus. You're up.
Okay.
You just saw a fireball. You just saw Serin turn the flame off of Valanis and actually hit the Illithid with it, and it has burst into flames. Its tentacles are kind of writhing and stuff like that, but it's still moving. And it's
Okay.
still very much alive.
You said it did 33 damage?
And it's still moving right towards you.
On a scale of 1 to 33, I burned him about 33.
Yeah.
Okay. It says moving towards me, but I am hidden.
Huh?
33, but...
I think it's
that was-
like it's just moving in your general
It's
direction.
moving in your general direction at 50 foot around.
Okay.
Yeah, it still hasn't slowed down. It's just singed.
And if you're stealth, you can sneak attack him, right?
That's right. You are hidden, so
Yes.
it doesn't see you. It's just moving in your general direction.
Right. Okay. Is the Lich moving with him?
The Lich, you can't see the Lich right now. It is on the other side of the geyser.
Okay. In that case, yes, I'm going to try and get a flanking attack on the Mind Flayer.
Okay, roll with advantage.
There you go. That is a nat 20.
Nice.
Yay!
Okay.
Now,
On an already- on an
now the
already
nat 20s
critical.
are coming
We're
out.
going ahead and roll a 20 again.
16.
Okay, and roll damage.
Okay.
And it's double damage, right?
It is double damage. It is a D8 plus 3
So
doubled
2d8.
plus all the sneak attack damage, which is 3d6.
Oh, you get to max out your sneak attack damage
Yeah, he
on top of that?
Yes, I
Double
do.
crit, basically.
So that's 18 damage
I
plus
get-
2d8 plus 3. So roll 2d8.
Okay, so
Yeah.
2d8.
Man, I'm on point with the math
where's my
tonight.
D8? Where's my
Where's this
other
going?
D8?
What the hell? I thought you were an English major.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay, where
Do you need a D8? Here.
Okay, thank you.
Do it. So 18
13.
plus 18 is 31, plus 3 is 34.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Wow.
You did one more damage than I did.
All right, so you sneak up on the.
I also have another sword.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you have to roll to attack for the other sword?
Yes, he does. But your attack on the Illithid brings it to its knees. It is still very much alive, and because it's a freaking mind flayer, it actually gets to counter a little bit.
Bye bye, rest of your brain.
Yeah. It was nice knowing you, dude.
Actually, it's it's going to try to wrap its tentacles around your throat. And that is tentacle 17 to hit.
Oh,
Just got you.
just got me.
Okay. Plus 4.
And I'm going to use my reaction Uncanny Dodge to half that damage.
That's fine.
I think that might be a smart choice.
Yes.
I think uncanny.
He grabbed-
you will have.
He grabbed a lot of dice.
It's once per turn.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was thinking evasion.
check the.
Check
You will have, well, you'll have to roll dex too.
Because evasion.
Don't you get advantage on that or something for
He
being
does
a
get
rogue?
he does get advantage since he's using uncanny dodge, but this is for a grapple.
Ah,
So that would have been what was that? It would have been 14, but 7 points of damage from just the initial thing.
Okay.
And now roll dexterity with advantage. 10. You are grappled and you are not moving. Roll an intelligence check.
keep in mind.
Which is now a minus
Intelligence
one.
saving throw.
Yeah.
Which is now a minus one.
Right?
Wait, I have proficiency
In intelligence?
in intelligence.
Yeah, rogue,
What?
It's like Dex and
That's what rogue.
So that is a 14.
Still not good enough.
It's a DC 15, isn't
Did you
it?
say
Yep.
that is a DP? DC.
And you are stunned now until the grappling ends.
but you had a good round.
Right. So
No, don't worry.
what you
Grabbing
guys
is
saw
also if someone else
is-
gets, wrecked.
Nidianus snuck up on the mind flare, hit it really well, got it down to its knees, but on its knees, it's still as tall as Nidianus. Nice. So its tentacles flail out from its its face and wraps around Nidianus's throat and squeezes very tightly. And Nidianus, his arms just kind of drop to his side, and he is out.
Rip.
And as that happened, that whole thing was Serin saying, Nice!
That's what happens when like
All right,
Focus
Glass,
you're left out for the cool magical objects.
Well, you're not done yet.
So,
we can help you out.
so don't fly too close to the sun.
promise it.
That's Glass's thing. So
It's worked out so well.
all right.
With that same logic, I one shot up.
So I'm gonna look at Ozzy Osbourne, Master of Darkness, whatever his name is.
Vanalis.
Vanalis.
Vanalis
Dude, I'm
Osborne.
calling him Ozzy the rest of the fight.
Vanalis Osborne. It actually kind of fits. I like it. Is that his last name?
All right.
Oh God,
He used to be human.
I'm going to have to change his voice.
He used to be human.
Sharon!
I'm
They're
gonna
trying to kill me!
I'm gonna look straight at him. I'm gonna have him roll an intelligence save because I'm using phantasmal force.
Nice.
Against a god?
Yes.
Okay,
He can
dude.
probably imagine a lot of stuff.
What's the saving throw on that?
It is
What does it got to match?
14. Because
that?
because I
Because he's a god.
Why don't you go for the mind flare?
DC
He's gonna cause us a problem.
I'm doing it.
Yep.
Oh, he makes it.
Lucky.
Still makes it.
Ooh. By how much?
like one or two.
What's his
He actually
modifier?
matches it.
Oh. Cutting words. I'm gonna use one of my bardic inspirations to take 4 on it.
Do you have to sing something right now to cut his words?
Yes, you
I
do.
do.
Oh.
Okay, so what he sees is complete darkness except for me.
The worst nightmare.
You're behind a piano.
Rocket Man, burning up the sky.
And he sees me walk toward him, and my face changes from Ruth glass.
Oh, that's cool.
And he hears just
I don't know he's going to use that.
What's it called? Twisted nerve?
twisted nerve.
Okay.
Okay.
And then that that me teleports to him, stabs him in the gut for a d6 that he can't save against.
Okay, now, are you looking him in the eye?
No. It looks like it looks like the phantasmal force just makes it look like I'm looking him in
It
the
turns
eye.
out the dude has a really nasty mole, like right here on his neck.
cannot
You know, you
perceive-
can't look away.
He cannot perceive anything else but me, and he can't break out of it unless he gets hit again.
Actually, yeah, again, because he's a freaking god.
Well, Ruth Glass stabs him in the gut for 6 damage.
Okay, he takes 3.
Psychic.
And
It's like throwing a great
whatever you stabbed him with is gone.
No,
Well, it's an illusion.
He's
It's an
imagining.
illusion?
It's like it's in his mind.
Yeah, he thinks he got stabbed.
Actually,
Like the
he doesn't
Itachi
take any
thing.
damage then.
Excuse me?
You're on his plane. And it's the abyss.
Get off his plane.
This is my plate now.
Okay. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
You just tried a mind screw on a god of the abyss.
That's also my thing.
Good save, by the way.
I understand.
Yeah.
Not much else to do.
But let me reiterate. You tried a mind screw on a god of the abyss.
And then poured a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yes, I know.
Can you give him the 3
How well
damage
do you
at least?
think
I thought it was a good plan.
Can I have my 3?
madness is going to work on something that is a god of a madness realm?
This is also proving something to Glass himself. Because this is something that means a lot to him.
Okay, he is focused on you, but he took no damage whatsoever.
Okay.
And
He
now
can't do anything his turn until he gets hit.
that's fine.
Okay.
And he's laughing at you.
Okay.
No, it's just making you feel bad.
We'll take that. We'll take a
All right. Let's see. Next in
Stun to God.
line
pretty good.
is the Lich. And
Larry.
The Lich.
Larry the Lich.
Yeah.
Larry the Lich?
Yeah, we'll call him Larry.
I was about to say, I didn't know
No,
what
his
the name
name was Goris, right?
Oh yeah.
Goris,
Yeah.
yes.
I mean, to some people.
And I'm
Yeah.
desperately trying to
Hi, my name is
remember who voiced
You
the
can call
Lich
me
from
Larry.
Adventure Time.
Just saying. Like,
It's bugging me so
that was a
much.
cool Lich, though.
It was.
All right.
He also did the opening for all the Fallouts.
Yeah.
Oh, and he was in Pacific Rim.
Is it Keith David?
No, although he's awesome.
Larry David.
No,
Bum, 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 ba, da, 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 da. That's Glass's theme song, really.
oh, so now you're just making more stuff up. Aren't we all making stuff up though?
What level is your phantasmal force thing?
2.
Okay, that's what I thought.
What level do you want it to be? though?
Second. I want it to be 9th, man.
Knifeman.
Like, wouldn't that?
Okay. The Lich looks over at what you're doing to his master.
Oh, great.
And sits there and goes, and Valanis goes,
Coward.
did you really think that was worth it?
Yeah.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
He cast a spell magic on your spell.
Ron Perlman. God, my head. That whole time. So that 5-minute pause between me bringing that up was just me just shaking.
Did you really think that was gonna work? Ron Perlman.
Which would be a great counter to that any day of the week.
I'm just gonna from now on to be like, hey, did you get that assignment done? Ron Perlman.
Dang, you got me again. Every time.
3 chains is up.
All right, big buddy, 40 feet tall. That's impressive.
Yep.
So I guess what he does is basically just the one attack he can do. It just
Yes.
cranks on people. All right, so
You just have to decide who he's cranking on.
the Aussie.
Okay, you're going after Valanis again.
Yeah, I'm going after.
Valanis Osborne.
That's right. And I guess it's a save against probably a deck save against just his scythe thing. Probably. Yeah. So that's So just are we going to use my DC?
Yes.
Okay.
You missed.
Okay.
No, you didn't miss. He missed. his
Yeah,
dex.
yeah.
So what's this?
Roll your
It's
damage.
3
Well,
chains.
okay. If
now.
I remember correctly from episode 3, it levels up with me. So
Right.
it started out at 1d10, so it's 6d10.
Yep.
Oh shit! I've been leveling up.
Well, that was just the 3 chains thing.
No,
so
yeah, that was just actually
10.
Oh.
24.
Oh.
That's only one. 24, 34, 35.
Okay. The fire scythe slices through the ear and slams into Valanis again. Glass roll dex Also, oh no, never mind. Glass roll dex.
That's a good one for you.
Yeah.
It's not Constitution. Just
Or
want to point
wisdom.
that out. Hey.
How much? What was it?
24.
24. Okay. You dodge out of the way. What was the total damage?
35.
Okay. Take a third of that. Just because of
Math. 11.
That is
11.
11.
Take that
Yes.
Yeah, because you got to
take
round
11
down.
points of damage
That's a third of my health.
because basically,
Glad you made that roll, by the way, or
basically
you'd
a
be
solar
dead.
flare. You just dodged a solar flare. Is what you did.
Dang it,
That's really
Tien.
impressive to do that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It slams into Valanis, however, he screams in pain and burns away. Nothing left.
Zayne the God Slayer.
No.
3 chains. 3 chains.
3 Zanes.
All right, so
Why has
right
nobody
now
thought of that?
He said earlier.
Valanis is out of the fight.
Earlier.
I'm listening back.
Sorry.
Valanis is out of the fight. He's done.
Oh, well, hot diggity daffodil.
However, you still have a lich who is throttling Nidianus, or not.
Nope.
You have an
Mind
elephant
flare.
that is throttling Nidianus.
And a lich who's being a jerk.
And a lich who is being a jerk.
Is 3 chains still?
I love it how no one has rushed to your aid at this point. We all saw you get strangled, and everyone's like,
All right.
we'll get to it when the order comes back around. Oh, granted, I did go before you, so that's my excuse.
True.
Strom, I'm excited to see you go work on this.
Oh, you haven't used your bonus action yet, have you?
No.
You go chop that boy up.
Yep.
All right.
Gosh, I
actually,
need-
Stromile, what was your dexterity?
0.
It's 10.
Oh.
Well, so it's plus 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you need
So,
to match it
Mind
with,
Flayer gets
Mind
to
Flayer.
go. And, yeah. He's going to try to puncture your head.
Oh boy.
But with your decreased intelligence, he's not going to get very much.
Not really, no. But it's still going to
There's
hurt.
extra space in there.
Let's see.
That's backhand.
Yeah, that lobe's long gone.
What's your AC?
17.
Okay. Can't get through you. You've got a thick skull.
Nah.
Can't get through.
I love how that's going to be the in-character difference between Glass and 90. One is a much thicker
Hey,
skull.
doesn't he have extra knives? Can't you borrow one and go to chopping off somebody?
I mean, do I have all my gear back? Or was it just my beans?
You have most of your gear back. You do not have your bag of pets.
I don't have my bag of pets, but I do have my short swords.
Oh, dang, you can't bust out a rat to
Do
really
I,
save
do I have
us.
my bag? My, like, backpack?
Yes.
Backpack.
So the bag of pets is missing from it.
Okay.
This one, yeah.
Yeah, sure. It's a chop.
Okay, so that's what the Mind Flayer does, and he misses. Next is Stromile.
And I'm fighting with the guys.
As a reaction, I'm just
Yes.
gonna kind of
Yes.
give a sly grin. This is my flavor.
A sly grin
Yeah,
because he couldn't puncture your skull?
He looks a little perturbed.
He's desperately trying.
He's
Okay.
a little pissed right now.
I saw this video of how mosquitoes look for veins, by the way, and they'll just go in your skin again and again and again. I just imagine that, except it's your skull.
Yeah, the Mind Flayer.
I wouldn't be smiling at
his proboscis
anything.
came out, it smacked you in the head, and it goes. But and the tentacles tighten around your throat.
Yeah,
Which one has the most damage?
we have
At
been
the moment.
pounding on the
The
mind
ill
flayer.
effect is...
I hit it with something
brought it to its
nasty.
knees.
What am I
I was gonna say, the
He hit
Mind
with something
Flayer is on
nasty.
its knees, but it's choking him to
It's
death.
trying to
The
suck his
lich
brain out through his face.
is emerging from the geyser, from the other side of the geyser, coming around the geyser. He hasn't been touched.
He looks kind of like.
Nidianus, I
Venus
give
on a
you a lot
clamshell.
of crap, man, and
Is this gonna be your time?
I think I'll
Is
try.
this gonna be your-
I'm gonna go help out 90
Okay.
with the guys more. I'll try to get that thing off.
Okay, roll
All right.
with advantage because you're coming up behind him. He's not looking at you.
Nice.
And what exactly?
That means roll
Roll
2d20s.
2d20s.
and pick the best one.
Wins.
16.
Plus 7. Mine didn't do anything.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, even at a 16, you hit.
Okay.
So
Then I go
roll
2d.
guys more's damage. Are you cleaving or you just
It should
hit?
be right there.
Just crank on it.
Staff power.
No, brother.
Oh, there it is. 4d6
46 is
I'm
regular.
gonna yeah.
Okay.
plus. Is it plus anything?
Plus his strength, so it'd be plus 4.
So 46 plus 4.
You got so many things.
And make
Yeah,
sure you
I know.
attack
Yeah.
twice.
46 plus 4.
4d6.
Yes.
Not 46.
That would be kind of amazing.
46.
Wow.
That's
15?
Whoa.
Yeah.
So 19.
15, 19.
It doesn't matter, Mind Slayer's dead. Or Mind Flayer's dead.
Wow.
Okay.
Mind
Alright.
Flayer
And then-
Who's left?
become the
Lich.
monster.
Lich.
Oh, good.
Players
It's
only have
just,
4 point
it's
slots.
just a lich. It's just a
Tentacles
undead
wrapped around
immortal wizard.
Nidianus' throat, let loose as Geismore cuts into the head of the Mind Flayer, and black ooze stuff lands on your face.
So basically, I'm just imagining like, is this guy's got a hold of me, and I just see like the end just come out his face.
Yeah,
Actually, I like to think that he's having a flashback to having horse crap all over his face right now. Only it's black Mind Flayer ooze.
head as its tentacles edge you by the throat. Actually, it's not black. Purple
I don't know
blood
about
actually
that.
hits both of your faces.
So I'm
As it
gonna.
dies.
Oh my bad. I'm gonna take another action. I'm gonna take another
Okay.
attacking action. So I'm gonna do another sweet move because I just took care of that one, and the lich is coming on us, right?
The Lich is 40 foot from you.
Oh, you can't reach him. So just save it, and then we'll crank on it.
Wait.
Now you
For his
can-
bonus action, can he just like use it for extra move? His action surge?
Well, he,
I get 2
You
anyways.
can do action. You can
Well,
do
he
action,
moved-
action surge.
He
if you
moved
want.
to the Mind Flayer, so that's one move, and he attacked. So he would have to action surge. He's still only going to have 30 feet of movement, and he's not going to be able to reach 40 foot away. That's the problem.
Oh, because he already moved.
Yeah, so he already moved, yeah. Just save it for next turn, man.
Yeah. Well, I'll see what that gets us. I at least saved 90. So
Yeah.
You did. He said thanks.
And yeah, I'm gonna remember that.
It's 5 on
you
1.
better.
Hey, I also help. Actually, I guess that was
This ain't
before you
shake
got
and
wrapped
bake,
up.
all right?
Yeah, I'll say that. That was
Good job,
before
Zayne.
I sight.
Okay. Let's see.
Back to
Okay.
Which is Larry.
Serin, you're up.
All right. Hey, Ron Perlman. Catch. Turns that flame right into his face.
Oh, on the Lich?
Yes.
Okay.
He's all that's left, I guess.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he
Roll damage.
I just like that.
Oh,
Fireball
it was
damage.
8d6, so, yeah, that is 8. I'd actually count that. Let's see, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23.
23.
And that is all fire damage.
Ron Perlman would be proud.
Wapow.
You said 23.
23.
Okay.
Unless it would knock him over, in which
Little
case it
known
was 33.
fact, Michael Jordan's number.
That's right.
Okay.
No fact.
Way to be sports.
Nidianus, you're up.
All right.
Way to get revenge.
So this stupid little lich thing.
Larry.
Lich is 40 foot away.
Don't you have like some rogue stuff to where you can really just...
That's
Zip
cunning
works.
action. He can basically move 60
Yeah.
feet. Yeah.
Okay.
He can 60 feet and attack.
back.
Okay. What angle am I at to this lich?
34 degrees.
And so-
What?
Scaly.
Yeah, he's off to your left a bit, but 40 foot away.
Okay.
Right there.
Isosceles.
Sure, you just line it up.
Okay. I'm trying.
He's at your 10.
He's at my 10. Okay.
Excellent. See, why don't we
If that's the
just to his
case,
left?
I've played way too many first person shooters.
Just like, how are we this? What do you got, man?
I'm trying to think of a way to word this so that the podcast might understand what I'm trying to do.
Stab him?
Other than the words stab
Or you're
him.
just gonna run up and stab it?
Impale
There
him?
you go.
What else do you do?
Gore him?
Because there's no other
No.
people there to get sneak attack, so
Puncture.
Fair enough.
Puncture, I like puncture.
Okay, but like,
remember Stroop's coming.
you know what? Yeah, screw it.
Pierce.
Pierce. I'll take Pierce.
So what are you doing?
I'm trying to think of other.
Elena?
What am I doing?
We
I'm
gave
trying
you
to
like
think of-
300
For God's
words!
sake, just do something!
I'm trying to think of other synonyms for stab.
Just
Otherwise,
No.
it's almost
No, no,
freaking
no.
11 o'clock.
Okay, yeah, I might as well just like get a dash in and then both swords down.
there you go.
Do it.
Okay. Roll it with advantage.
He didn't use any of our.
Yeah.
We give him so many great words, and he just glossed over all of them.
All right.
I know, it's what I do.
Damn ungrateful person.
Yikes.
Ooh.
That's gonna be a miss both times.
That was worth the wait, though.
It took a long time for a minute.
On a 13,
Yes, definitely.
You looked really cool, though, when you rushed up there.
Yeah, see, you rushed up there.
I like that he ran at full speed and just jumped right
What
past
happens? You
him.
rushed up there, you get ready to stab him. As you get ready to stab him, he looks at you and throws his arm up, and you are stopped in midair and then land.
well, if that's the
shield.
case, I'm going to use my move action to backpedal away from him.
Hey, Serin, is that you?
I know. You've talked about hiding behind walls. He's
Well,
talking
sure.
about running away. I feel like you guys are trying to take my style.
So I'm gonna go over towards that lich with my swords out, and I'm gonna have a little tune on my way there.
He's looking at his phone again, podcast.
No one fights like Stromile. No one's polite like Stromile. No one reaches incredible heights like Stromile.
All of this is patent BS. All of it.
As a hero,
In character
yes,
BS.
intimidating my wedding guy. That's Stromile.
What does that mean?
He really needs to learn to find words that have the same syllable count that actually rhyme.
I thought it sounded good.
I did
The
too.
polite part kills me because it is so not.
He has great respect.
It's wrong.
But not necessarily polite.
Anyway, I'm gonna
Well,
puncture
I'm just
him.
saying, the two-syllable thing in that space does not work really well.
I just realized.
It's like when you try to do a
rolled for one
sports
sword.
chant. You have to make it like 4
Right.
syllables, really.
I'm gonna puncture him with 2 swords
Ooh.
in the back.
I just realized I only rolled for one sword.
We're flanking,
Oh,
so
yeah, I was
I
about
get
to say,
advantage.
flanking
Yes.
on that.
And sneak attack.
Oh, I forgot your robe. Ooh.
I forget, you're a rogue. Ouch.
I forget you're that thing. That is
You never do it.
6 damage. Or 6 damage. Get out of here. That's a 20 to hit. That's a 20 to
Past
hit.
the student's curve.
Okay, it is.
Oh man,
Roll
everyone
damage.
who's listening to this is going to listen to the degradation of this one session through the 4 episodes it takes to post.
It's not bad.
It gets later and later.
Math.
11.
Oh crap, it's in double digits!
Plus 3.
That's
14.
14.
I just want to point
Are
out,
you sure?
Yeah.
everyone is
that-
sober here,
wait,
okay?
that's
We're
just
just
one
unable
sword.
to add.
How many
That is
college
one
degrees
sword.
do
You
we
said you
have
had
in this
both.
room?
Oh yeah, both
hell.
swords.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
that's 14 for the first
not
one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I just made the same mistake by rolling
Split them up.
one sword.
Yeah, 6 people, 8 degrees.
Hit
14.
That is. No, I have a plus 6 because proficiency plus dex.
Then maybe you should put them there.
Oh, for God's sake, just tell me how much it is.
Good. It's 17.
That's it.
It's a hit.
Barely.
Cool. Yay. 5.
That was from, wait, hold on.
Plus
From
3.
From 3d6, 5.
No, you got 8 total.
Oh, well, I retract my
Okay.
statement, okay.
Lich just have like what, 20 health or something?
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
it's easy.
Yeah.
You just have to find their Horcrux
I
and
took
deal
the
it
time
8
to write
damage.
all these songs myself.
You need to take a bit more time and rewrite it. Right?
I'm not in band.
I like
I'm not
the
in
effort.
theater. I'm not in the arts. I'm a quiz bowl guy. Okay.
Which, there is bonuses for that.
I
Quiz
know
Bowl
you're
is amazing.
smart enough to understand the subtle art of poetry and how syllables actually work. right?
Glasses. Dylan isn't.
Hey, I have a master's degree and I had a minor in creative writing and I don't understand poetry whatsoever. Does not make any sense.
You guys are Philistines, is what you
No
are.
doubt.
Says the guy who likes the dumbest rule in sports.
He's talking about offside.
Oh, okay.
That was
in the
for your
middle here.
benefit and the
I was like,
podcast's benefit.
what? All right. It is the Lich's turn, and he's a bit pissed.
He's gonna do something.
Gorath
Does he
Paul.
speak with a lisp? Larry the Lisp Lich.
Maybe he doesn't have. One
No,
of-
his name
one
is
of,
Gorath.
one
He
of
has a
Glass's
name.
hit
Or
hit him in the
Gorath,
jaw and kinda
Gorath.
split his jaw. So now he talks like this
Yes.
for a little bit. He's got a split tongue, so he can talk to snakes now.
Got it.
Good job.
Snack.
All right.
You add that to any attack.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I can't wait. We gotta take this thing out.
How do you pronounce that again?
Dirk's gonna go home. Valanis.
No.
Yeah,
This
really.
guy.
I gotta
That's the
eat
Lich. The Valanis is gone.
Yeah, I killed him. I mean, 3 chains killed him.
Gore.
3 Zaynes killed him.
So I have yet to use this part.
You did your best, is all I'm gonna say.
What about me?
Yeah, I know. I tried.
Ooh, it's a good one.
What is your? Actually, both of you make
That
a
doesn't follow the rules of poetry.
Constitution saving.
He was about to ask their AC, where he's like, you know what? No, it hit. It's a 19.
Actually, I was looking back to
Before
spell it. You have to
modifiers.
roll it.
Free verse.
Oh,
Both of you roll a Constitution saving.
that's your best save, so you're fine.
Yeah, you got this.
It's my second best save behind wisdom.
Wow, your saves must be awful.
That is 15. Because I'm a bard,
Yeah,
I get jack of all trades, so it's +1.
that's pretty good.
Oh,
15's not bad.
so
Okay.
roll a con save.
That is
Hey,
a 19.
Nice.
Okay.
You guys might live after all.
might being the qualifier. That was the word I brought up to the
Earlier.
podcast
Yeah.
2 episodes ago.
Qualifier?
Well, depending on how you cut this, that was a long time ago.
Man, as far back as I am, I'm just leaving a bunch of stuff in there.
Now keep in mind, I'm not making fun of you for that. I'm just giving
No.
context to the listeners.
I was editing this when I was like, I forgot, I like zoned out for like 20 minutes. I was like, I'm leaving it all in that.
What'd you say you zaned out?
No, because he's pretty locked in.
Okay, just making sure. You know, you could have been a god. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Killed one.
Well,
Shots fired.
this is a fantasy story, and the god disappeared. I'm not gonna go all in on he's dead.
No, but I'm in my brain. I'm qualified.
Hey.
Oh, okay. I got you. It's not
Okay.
what qualifier is, but
Each of you take. Wait. Yeah, you two are the only ones close, right?
The Romus.
oh, I am not close. I shot a fireball.
Oh, well, I was like 30 or 40.
Yeah. He was at the
These two are
yeah.
the only two that are close.
You were actually 40
what
feet
is the
away from
roll?
I
us.
got close.
Because I back
didn't
pedaled
cast
like
the spell.
15 feet.
Because you
15
wanted
feet.
to. Yeah.
So, yeah,
Did some
range is
damage,
15 feet.
20 feet.
No,
Nope.
we can't go back there. Both of you take 8 points of damage, and you are both knocked back 10 foot.
Glorious.
not
I'm at
bad.
12
Alright.
health.
Oh,
To
well.
be honest,
I can do it.
this is
You
the
cast Thunder Wave.
I'm just one guy.
he cast Thunder Wave. I can cast Thunder Wave. That's a tiny little spell.
Then do
this
it.
guy. No, that's a horrible spell to cast when we have numbers advantage. Come. Oh wait, I forget. You're not a mage. Keep stabbing things. I'll handle the spell book.
Okay,
So is Stromile.
A lot of drama.
He's really good at stabbing things, though.
Smashing
really good.
things.
Yeah.
I was to say, he's more.
well, you guys are
better at
actually
electrocuting
very,
things.
very lucky I'm nice.
Yeah.
Because technically, both of your attacks would have been totally ineffective.
Oh, really?
Well, but
like my attack before.
okay,
wait.
if he's a wit, you know, you did it with like a
Immune to
plus
physical
5
damage, isn't it?
weapon or something like that.
Yeah, he's, but we're on the abyssal plane. Things are weird here.
Yeah, I'm just being nice.
Stuff's weird.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter because I didn't do anything anyway. Yay!
All right. Oh, hold on.
I love uselessness.
By the way, like, what does it feel like? Like, what Fahrenheit wise? Is it chilly?
You don't notice. I mean, you've been moving around enough. You really don't notice whether it's cold or hot.
I mean, like before I was running around.
You're not really going to know. I'm not going to tell you. So.
Okay.
It's nice and toasty near me.
All right.
Nice and toasty where I'm standing,
Zayne,
too.
you're up.
Oh,
3 chains still out?
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Now, how far back are you, Mr. Glass?
How far back am I?
You were
You got knocked
They are
away
now 10 feet
You
away.
were pushed 10
Actually,
feet.
he's
And I'm
25
25.
foot. He's 10 foot.
So, would the scythe coming down inflict pain upon them?
It will glass. Unless, even if he dodges, it will still be half damage. Because this is basically like
Yeah.
a solar flare.
Can you move 3 chains in a way that.
Well, okay. Can I?
I
Okay, I
made
got
that
it.
joke earlier, but no one laughed.
This is sort of not metagame necessarily, but it's can I be like, dude, We're gonna do it. We're gonna bring it down in a little bit. I want to hold my action of him bringing the scythe down
Until he moves.
until
You can move him.
Well, yeah, like he's gonna move over. He's 40 feet anyways. Probably
Right.
takes like one step. But like I'm gonna wait to attack with 3 chains.
Well, that's what I mean. You can just have his action be the move.
I want to hold action
Yeah, that's
until a certain thing pops up, and then he's gonna attack.
So,
Yeah,
so the action that will trigger his action
would be glass healing himself
would be either glass healing himself
or dying,
Or glass retreating
or you
or
die.
dying.
In which case I don't care.
Again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just cannot stress enough how much my style is being jacked here. I'm just gonna-
Also,
I
the
know.
point
If you do
Everyone trying to be me.
Am I only able to use guys more?
You say only like it's not an amazing
Well, no,
weapon.
it is, but like.
Oh, you had
It's the only
cleave
weapon you
though.
have right now.
Huh?
It's the only weapon you have right now.
Okay.
What was the rule on cleave for him? Like when he draws it and intends to use cleave, he does like a con save or something
It's
like
a
that.
strength save, and then it does.
Strength. If he wants to use cleave, he has to roll strength. He has to, if I remember right, he has to be at 15.
Has to be above a 13.
About 13 on a strength.
And you've got
save,
like a
it's-
+4 mod to that.
Plus
Well,
7.
and I got the.
And you have inspiration.
Well,
yes.
and it's an automatic crit.
Yeah.
I think you should try to cleave that thing.
But so do
You
I
have to
need to
get
get
close to it
closer
first.
though? Yeah. So
Can you use your? Yeah.
Let's see, Stroh's got a lot of health. I'm absolutely gonna bring
So I
this
want
down.
to use a move to get close to him, I guess.
Sure.
And then I want to go ahead and cleave him.
Okay.
A super
D20.
cleave. All right. All right.
Super cleavy.
17.
Yep, that beats. So ultimate crit.
Which is
Is it 46 times?
Hold on, let's go back to your sheet on that. Cleave non-savable. You've written that down. I think he has to beat a strength thing. You have to beat a strength of a DC check of 13. So does he have to roll again?
No.
Oh, he doesn't?
No. If he beat his strength check, there's no save against this, and it's an
Oh, okay.
automatic crit.
Oh,
So whatever his crit is.
so you have 4d6 plus your strength, which is 4. So isn't it just like, so it's 8d6? Is that what he needs
Yes.
to roll? Okay, 8d6.
this doesn't come into play.
No.
So I'm
No, it doesn't need to.
Not on damage.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh, on inspiration.
So 8 of
Unless
those
I was calling
protect-
plus
nine.
4 damage.
6, 8.
Alright, it was 8.
God, we're so
7
bad at
actually. It was
counting.
7.
Oh goodness.
One of those out of the way?
No, there was one d6, I believe.
Should we just.
No, let's count.
No,
I
that's
think,
eight.
yeah, I was about to say, I think Zach had the right of it.
Thank you.
11, 13. This is hard. This is hard. Don't look at me, guys, please.
Oh my god.
15.
I feel like if you can play this game
21.
successfully,
I can't.
you should just get your associate's degree.
Yeah, 29, 29, 29.
No, plus
Plus 4 is
33.
33.
33.
Guys, it's kind of a college algebra credit.
I haven't had algebra in about 15 years.
What's
Yeah.
the derivative of that equation you used to get that answer?
You can leave this room right now.
I know some of those words.
Cosine.
Math!
I don't want to say anything, but
Algorithms!
Stro has 2 attacks per turn.
Ooh, gold.
He does.
I'm gonna just, I guess,
Do it again.
do the same thing.
Do it again.
How buff are
Okay,
you?
trying to do cleave again?
Yep.
Okay.
So you gotta roll your strength.
17.
That's it.
That's funny.
Look like a 2
Roll
from
it
this
again.
angle.
Why do I even
And no. You have to roll d20 again to save against your
Oh, okay,
strength. So you need to beat 13, so that's whatever that is.
No,
just
he
did
only
that.
has to roll once.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
he
what I
does?
just did.
He has to roll above, he doesn't have to roll an
okay.
attack if he rolls above his strength check.
Oh, cool. So roll all those dice.
I feel like.
I only give Stro inspiration.
Basically,
because
all he
it's
has
my
to roll
favorite
for
song.
is to pick
Listen, I think
guys
it's the
from
only
color.
one you
That's a lot of
Okay.
sixes.
10.
Wow.
I've given you inspiration.
20. 32.
It was.
That was a 6.
31. You flipped one.
No, that was a
You
6.
turned a 5 into a 6.
It was a 6.
Oh, it was? Okay.
I accidentally flipped it, so I flipped it back.
34,
Oh.
38.
38 damage.
Man, it's someone
38?
filming this right
Yeah,
now.
38.
Someone would be getting put in jail. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is Calvin Ball.
Okay.
Is that? I guess I can't ask.
I'll tell you, that was.
This Lich has more health.
might as
than
well-
what God
that was
does.
70 damage.
I might as well just take my
Yeah.
extra.
Action surge.
Yeah.
Do it, man.
Here we
You
go.
got this. I believe in you.
14, so that's
Yeah.
above 13.
So here we are.
So wait. Okay, I don't mean to be a jerk here, but are you adding your weapon attack onto a strength check?
No, because it's a strength check, so he would add. No, because he's proficient in strength, so he.
Oh, so he actually gets to add all of that on there? Oh, maybe he gets to add +7 onto every strength check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Quick question,
That's
is he
awesome.
dead?
Do it.
Oh, well, you're missing. I think you have 8. I think you have 10. There's your 8.
Remember, technically nothing
Roll
should
that.
have happened at all.
Make sure to tell me when he's
Carl, where you at, buddy?
Okay, that's 2.
Ooh, that's a lot of snake
3,
bites,
7, 9.
Oh, God.
That's terrible.
15, 18,
22.
22.
Okay.
Did all I could, boys.
You did more than any of us could have done.
3 different times you see Zayne, excuse me, Stromile, lift,
Cleveland.
The best thing is they always pauses before he says Zayne.
raise Geismore over his head, say, Hassan, chop! And
You're just saying that because I brought up Bugs Bunny earlier.
actually, every time he uses
Oh, okay.
I want to say that. But, yeah, he cuts the Lich in half. Then he, as he's falling, he cuts him again. Good. So he's now in rough quarters. And then as he's laying on the ground, because, you know, he's a fighter and he's a little berserked right now.
Sure.
He cuts him again.
Nice job, Trunks.
Fatality.
No, I'm going with the DBZ reference.
like it.
That was Trunks.
Yep, absolutely. He's got the Z sword.
And the Lich is not moving.
Gohan's got these.
You want to just kind of lightly tap it with your toe or something?
Burn him. Now,
Did somebody say burn him?
Stro, back up.
the door that had appeared when Valanis had showed up is still there.
Question. DM.
DM's leaning against the frame of the door.
Are we out of combat?
I don't know. Are you?
Someone tap the Lich.
He's sitting there, smoking a cigar,
Do a double tap.
shakes his head. You frickin' idiots. All you had to do was take the damn deal.
That's what I tried to do. Don't even be like that, Lich. Watto.
Wait.
No, he's an imp.
So I'm gonna.
Or imp, sorry, pardon me.
It's okay.
I'm
You
gonna.
all honestly tell me you're happy with the way things have been going in Powena your entire frickin' lives?
They could be worse.
My master was trying to ring in a new age. And
Some
you
new
do
age.
this.
Some new age.
I mean,
Get the hell out of my realm. And he snaps his fingers and you are back in the swamp.
Hey, I am now actually happy to see this place now.
I'm not gonna go that far.
let's get the heck out of Dodge.
Yeah, we've got a lot to report.
Just go back to regulars. Keep it.
Okay, and
You can.
just to make it clear, Serin then says all those things in words, what he was trying to communicate through panic stares. So you can understand that it was trying to lie to him to get us out of danger.
Okay.
What the hell? You're supposed to be half rogue at least.
So to fast forward, you guys make it out of the swamp.
Thieves can't.
Make it out of the swamp without
can't do
any,
these.
running into anything bad.
That's a minor freaking miracle.
You do notice as you're leaving the swamp, the briar wall is starting to wither and die away, crumbling into ash. All of the briar vines are falling off of the trees. The trees are coming back to life. Everything is happening. Yes.
On our way there.
Oh, crap.
It was a tiny hut.
On our way there.
No, I'm saving that.
I look to my buds, and I'm like, so you guys were completely willing to ride the crazy train.
Glass.
I love it.
Glass.
That's great.
Yeah.
I appreciate everything you've done, but you're an idiot.
Also, the next time you try to charm me, I'm not going to be understanding about it. I will incinerate you.
I may be an idiot, but I'm right. I was right, and we won. We're alive.
Burnt cinder formerly the gentleman known as Glass, burnt cinder. Don't do that again.
Molten glass. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Exactly.
All right, you guys make it back to the banks, to the East Bank. Make it back to the Citadel. And when you walk in, Ruth is of course sitting on the throne. The Drow priestess is standing next to her, and sitting over to the side, kind of with his feet propped up, just waiting, is the Baron.
Where's my least favorite Aunt Ruth?
On the throne in the Citadel. So,
Who wants to go first? Stromile.
He wanted us to kill you.
who?
Maybe
Valanis.
some.
Had you
like,
heard of him before?
Some strange half god kind of thing.
Valanis.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's whose cult this was.
It appears so.
Was is the important term.
What do you mean?
He may be a little internally singed.
We had to kill him.
You had to kill him.
He wanted us to kill you. It was either
You, wait, let me get this straight. And the Baron stands up and his eyes are about that big around. Let me get this straight. You killed a god.
We hit a god with a lot of fire.
Yeah, we did.
It's kind of what we did.
We're honestly not completely sure if he's
What
truly
kind
dead.
of fire?
Fireballs, chain fire,
Yeah. Scythe fire.
very good kind book, not so great.
Scythe fire.
Scythe fire,
Yeah.
not a very good kind book, so it's probably better.
Wait, your elemental killed him?
Yeah. Under, you know.
We,
My
you
guys.
know, we also call it the street paver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see your sepulcher.
Good job. Hold it out.
It's dark.
Used him up.
How's my ring look?
Your leg ring looks fine,
Ha!
but
Yes.
the sepulcher's dark.
Now who's jealous?
We left 3 chains in the other dimension, didn't we?
And the Baron just keeps staring at the sepulcher. Oh, hell. And Ruth is now looking at the sepulcher, and it's dawning on her, and you just hear her sigh and put her hand up to her head. And her hand's shaking, and the priestess looks dumbfounded. Where did you fight, Valanis?
His realm.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
No. If it were hell, I wouldn't be so damn worried. If it were actually hell, if it were the inferno, I wouldn't be so damn worried.
It was in the abyss.
You killed Valanis on his own turf.
Absolutely.
You killed Valanis on Lowell's turf. And you left a fire elemental there?
Well, we didn't really have much say in
Serin
it.
is giving the biggest shrug right now, like, I guess.
We wanted to bring
Whose
him back,
turf is
but
whose?
we were
My
forced
religion
out
is
with,
not so great.
Yeah.
before we could bring him home.
Yeah, the imp chucked us out.
What imp?
I don't know.
I don't think we ever got his name.
The imp that is probably the
Yeah, we
most
didn't.
powerful one of the 3.
Do you guys ever get his name? And Serin
I don't
points
think
to
he ever said it.
Have
Glass and
kind of a
Naughty.
gravelly voice, smokes a cigar.
Smokes a cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like water.
Real cocky.
Kind of a jerk, bad at trapping me in cages.
And the Baron looks straight at Ruth, and they both look extremely worried. Okay. Well, you did what I asked. You stopped the cult. Good.
Yeah.
Good job.
Accolades for everyone.
A promise is a promise. A reward is a reward. There is a purse of 5,000 gold pieces apiece waiting for each of you back at Regent Shame. Now, if you don't mind, I would like you to get the hell out of my kingdom.
Thank God. I've been waiting to hear that for so long.
Out of character.
No, in character.
In character.
I said all that in character. Thank God. And Serin just walks immediately out. Nope, hear
Do you
none of
mind if I
this.
spend a day with my mother and sisters?
And your mother looks at you and says, "You're not staying here anymore."
Can I go see my mother?
Oh my.
I'm sorry, no, you need to leave now.
Can I?
Serin is actually out. He's gone.
You know what?
He's hearing none of this.
Let her at least give this to her. Bye.
What's the letter say? Do you actually wrote up a letter?
Like, dear mom,
Okay.
I'm very sorry for what's about to happen.
Dear mother,
I'm not
We have been
responsible for any
traveling
of
with
this.
the troop for many weeks now.
But I am not
We are deep
the
in the
imp is
Yankee
responsible.
territory.
Are we good?
Serin's already left, so
I'm good. I'm super good. I'm better than
Outside
bad.
the
It's
wall,
good.
tiny hut down.
No.
No, I'm beyond you guys. If I dropped a tiny hut,
I'm
you
following
guys wouldn't
him.
even be in it.
I'm following him.
Wait, did I ever get my bag of tricks back?
no.
Okay.
Oh, I kind of missed your
But
tricks
I
already.
did get some of the loot
You got 5.
from my beans.
As
you have the
four
dragon
of you
egg.
try to catch up with Serin.
Try. Just every 6 seconds, cutting action dash. Cutting action dash.
No,
Cutting action dash.
I'm actually bamfing. Every once in a while, just to speed up. Just
At the edge of town, Mose and Deverell and Jackson are standing at the edge of town with their hands on their hips. Yeah, we just heard, gentlemen. It was nice fighting with you. I wish I could say we'll see you around, but I don't think that's going to be a thing.
Come with us.
No.
We've got a realm to protect. We can't go with you.
I say, Mose, there's something that I have to do before we go.
You have to go.
Yes. But
Keep walking and talking.
I go into my bag. I get like some of my papers. I take a piece of paper. I say to one of my dearest friends, Reinhold. I give a signature. A gentleman named Glass. I give it to him, and I shake his hand, and I say, Reinhold, you are.
Reinhold's not there.
No!
Figure out what the hell you're doing.
oh, I thought you were saying give it to Reinhold eventually. I thought that
Okay,
was what
yeah,
you were
He's
saying.
not dying. No.
Okay, no, I'll just give it to Mose and be like, hey.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is for
I thought that's what you were
Reinhold.
saying.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Because I think he'll appreciate
He
it.
started shaking Reinhold's hand.
I'm pretty sure if Reinhold was actually there, he would crush your head in.
No.
Oh, that would be a great end of the arc, though.
No, this would be bang!
One more unconscious
Takes
Glass.
a little picture and takes your picture and goes, "I'll give it to Reinhold. Sure. He'd probably use it for target practice. No offense,
I don't care.
but I'll give it to him."
But at least he'll remember.
But gentlemen, I have been ordered to make certain you leave the banks and Marshana as quickly as possible. In fact, it is with all regret, that I do inform you all that you are not welcome in Marshana again.
So while Serin cries all those tears that he has to cry for never getting come back to Swamp Crap Town that he loves so much, he says, fair enough.
You know, guys,
and walks away.
why don't-
He's not hearing this.
why don't we leave
He's walking
how we
away.
came
Nope,
with
he's
a
gone.
good old ferry ride.
Let's just get going.
quickest way out of here.
You realize the ferry is about halfway into
There
the
are
river
many
bottom.
ferries.
Let's keep going.
There is a much quicker route there. They tell you how to get back
Okay.
to Regent Shane very quickly.
You guys will have to relay that information to me.
I've
because
got
I
one
walked up.
dagger that was given to me by Mose.
Actually, Deverell was telling
Drop it
you
in the
before he
mud.
told anybody else.
Okay.
All right. As you guys are heading back to Regent Shane, Zayne,
God, I miss this place so much. It feels like
As
it's
you're
been
walking-
forever.
you feel that familiar twinge in your head. And you hear, I might not have gotten you, boy, but I have my fire. All right, we'll talk to you next week.
Craziness.